Well, all right, here it is the action time for Karwan striker. Is the two openers making their way into the middle, making his way into the com box. It's AZ. Welcome, AZ, to the com box. Excited for this crucial game.
Thank you very much, Abid. Yes, indeed. It is the Karwan CC openers, the regular pair, Muazzam Hayat and Furqan Khalil out there. Mohammad Asif was very impressive in the last match for the Heroes. Experienced, tall, left arm seamer, swings the ball a touch as well. And he provided a lot of control with the new ball. Let's see if he can deliver on this Super Sunday afternoon as well. An extremely important match here in the Arabian Cricket League. Right then, we're underway. Oh, immediately hitting the splice of the bat. Nicely bowled.
Yeah, ball got a bit of a straighten up there. So this is what we've been talking about, that it's very important to bowl first, as we see both the captains were looking to bowl first. There is some bit of a moisture in the wicket that you can utilize in the day conditions.
Oh, absolutely. The new ball will always do something here at the ICC Academy Oval too. Especially under floodlights, it swings a fair deal. True sporting tracks here. Something in it for absolutely everybody. The bowlers, spinners, batters, all alike. And shouldering arms to that one is Furqan Khalil, very watchful. He's a stylish player.
How well indeed. Both of them are wicket-keeper batter. They like to bat with each other. And definitely, one thing that I have observed around the world, these wicket-keeper batters, two things they like to do is one, sweep the ball, and the second one, run hard between the wickets.
Most certainly. There you can see just nipping away off the surface. So Asif, interesting. Given as a wide, slightly harsh call there by umpire Asif Iqbal, but fair enough. Oh, beats the outside edge once again. An absolute beauty.
Hell, excellent delivery there. And now you never know when he'll be nipping in and going away as well. You need to be very watchful against this fast, tall man, Asif.
Yeah, he uses his height well, hits the seam, and very accurate. He's not as quick as he used to be, but still a plenty handful here, Abid.
Well, yes, you lose a bit of a pace when you're just getting around that age when those grey hairs comes up. But then one thing for sure, you learn that swing, which gets even better.
Yeah, he has the technicalities down, that's for sure. This time, inner half of the bat squeezed away past mid-wicket. Rahul Chopra will clean it up. Oh, and they'll pick up two. That's excellent running between Muazzam and Furqan Khalil.
And now you understand why I was highly speaking about the wicket keepers being too good while running between the wicket. Perfect example between Muazzam Hayat and Furqan Khalil. They just in a blink of eye, they'll get two inside the circle only.
Good opportunism there. They sensed that the fielder was perhaps not going to catch up to it. Big square boundaries here at the ICC Academy Ovals. Flashed over the top of cover point. And will it hit the rope? No, I think they'll rein it in. Yes, it will. First boundary of the afternoon.
Well, indeed. The bowler got a little slightly greedy there, tried to bowl slightly full, got it a little wrong, and the batter was really ready for it. Well done there. Furqan Khalil balanced and picked up the gap between the two fielders. And it's always in this quick outfield, it helps its way to go and touch the fence because the ground is on incline.
Well, he's asking for a change in the willow there. Perhaps not satisfied. But yeah, that was slightly aerial, not out of the sweet spot.
That makes sense when your ball does not travel quick the way you want it. It just gets confident of the batter with this willow that you have. It's your partner down there in the center. That's the most important thing that you're holding in your hand. It should be your confident thing that you have carried.
Absolutely. Psychologically, it makes you a lot more comfortable. You believe in yourself. If you have the right tools, the right hardware. Oh, once again, beaten outside off. He's not sure which way Asif is moving the ball.
Yeah, that's been the case. I still believe that the boundary has been come out because of Asif clearly trying to be a little greedy. Otherwise, he was absolutely bowling on money. There was no need of bowling full. At least with this new ball in hand, you need to make a use of it.
Yeah, his natural length is more back of length. Perhaps over pitching, like you mentioned. Trying too much. Oh, this has gone straight up. No distance on it. And a very poor shot from Furkan Khalil. Ankur Sangwan with the catch.
Well, you need to apply yourself there. You need to hit the right areas. The batter will commit the mistake. Furkan Khalil. Now, Furkan Khalil got greedy there. Wanted to go aerial. Found Ankur Sangwan underneath the ball. And it's easy catch for him. And the first wicket as well comes up for Ajman Heroes. The batsman walking out with 6 on 6. It's 7 for 1.
Well, this is a very interesting move. Nasir Aziz, aka the Dawn, being given the new ball. Abid Ibrahim, please explain what's the strategy behind this.
Well, you have a plenty of options. You try to get one odd out of all. You add Ankur Sangwan if you wanted to go with the spinner because it's right time to bring him because he has done over the years the spinning job. But it's all about the strategy, how you apply yourself there. But I just need to check. It's Karwan who's come out new. So the two right-handers or to strike. Ankur Sangwan would have been the right ideal bowler at this juncture.
Muazzam Hayat going to face his first delivery then. Immediately belted down the ground and beats the long off for a classy boundary.
Yeah, straight away taking charge on Nasir Aziz, the experienced bowler. And also I felt that Nasir was bowling too full.
Yeah, they had Zohaib Gujjar who was getting a lot of seam movement in the last match. Some experiments here from Adnan Arif. Let's see if it pays off. Nasir Aziz, as we all know, extremely experienced. A full toss on the pads and clipped for an easy boundary. That's a poor delivery once again.
I would back the captain's decision here. If he's given you the job to bowl against the left-hander, being an offie, you might trouble him with the new ball. Maybe trying to slide the ball in could be working, but this is not good bowling. This is not great bowling from the big name of Nasir Aziz. He's being too full here. Easy picking for the left-hander.
Oh, this time, was that a catch for the keeper? I think he got a bit of an outside edge that got big on him.
Yeah, I think there was some part of willow involved there. Well, that seems to be, but nevertheless, will not be coming on to that. But you need a slip there because you got a new ball in hand. Definitely, there should be a slip.
There's a long off and a deep mid-wicket in place for Nasir Aziz. Once again, Yorker length. So one thing he's definitely not trying to do is pitch the ball short. Doesn't want to bowl any half trackers, but he's making mistakes bowling them too full.
Well, I think that length would have been ideal if you're bowling at the death overs for the spinner. Yeah, this is better. This is where you need to be.
Yeah, that's much better outside off. And like you mentioned, Ankur Sangwan, he's a new ball specialist as well. But with the left-hander and Muazzam Hayat at the crease, I can understand why they're holding him back. I would have liked to see that man at short third in your screen, Zohaib Gujjar, taking the new ball. 8 runs off the over, 15 for 1 after 2. Mohammad Asif continues. And Karwan, well, he already has a century to his name in the Arabian Cricket League. Hasn't quite built on that excellent form after that knock. But today he's in very early afternoon start. It will favor the batters once you see off the new ball. So he has a very big opportunity to get some big runs under his belt. Mohammad Asif already with the wicket to his name. Sliced towards that mid-on, just to the right of him, Mohammad Ajmal. And not a convincing way for Qamar to get off the mark. But all's well for now.
Well, I'm sure both the teams have worked on the drawing board before coming to this game. They know that Ajman Heroes are doing good, as Karwan CCU also doing a fabulous job throughout the tournament. They haven't been beaten.
Yes, 5 wins out of 5 for the Heroes and 4 wins out of 5 for Karwan CC. That fantastic win over TVSL thanks to the heroics from Amir Hamza and Nadir Hussain. That was a must-win encounter for them. And now they're right in the middle of this hunt for the semi-finals. It can be anybody's game. There are at least 4 to 5 teams battling for that top 2 spots.
Well, indeed, the table is still open. A lot will depend on today's day. And now this is going to help its cause. Asif need to bowl around the pads to the Mozam Hayat. But for Karwan, he need to vary his line. I think he should be bowling more on offside rather than targeting the pads.
And in the other group, Pool B, we have Pacific Group and Future Mattress locked in. They both won 6 matches out of their allotted 7. But of course, even beyond the 2 semi-final spots of both groups, you need to finish in the top 4. We're starting a brand new tournament in January, in the new year, which will divide the Arabian Cricket League categories. That'll be exciting as well. This time Karwan swings off the hip. There is nobody at deep square. The deep fine, Mohammad Uzair. That's an excellent throw from the outfield.
That was in the air, a risky shot perhaps. And nevertheless, it must have been pretty well planned. But if that fielder was around that square leg, even the short square leg would have done the job.
Yeah, slightly uncultured shot there from Qamar. But that's the way he plays. He has a low back lift but very long levers. Belts the ball hard and long towards cow corner mid-wicket. Hitting the splice of the bat there. Excellent bowling by Asif. He's found that perfect length.
The swing as well, some movement of the deck as well. Great execution here from Mohammad Asif. He's picked up a wicket as well for Khan Khalil. He seems to be the ideal bowler. Maybe looking for another one to get the other opener out.
Yeah, it's so helpful when you have a reliable seam bowler in the power play. Can give you 2-3 quiet overs, can pick up the odd wicket as well. Or down the leg side. Good take by Saqib Ali. Acrobatic.
Well, that's where you just try to get a little too quicker. And when you don't get a wicket throughout the 5 deliveries and you know that it's my final delivery, I need to give it all, and you try a little bit of extra and then you just lose your line and length and spray it down the leg side.
Well, the way he's bowling, I would be very tempted to give him a 3rd over in the power play.
Oh, he deserves one. He indeed deserves one to get that 3rd over and express himself. He's already got a wicket. You might, the way he's bowling, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets another. He looks a fine bowler.
9 off 8 for Mozam Hayat. Uppish drive, just beyond the extra cover, finds the gap, not out of the middle. And Muzammil Qasim, another excellent bowler. Can't wait to see his spell. They've taken 2 off the final delivery. 21 for 1. So there was a slight stoppage in play. Muazzam Hayat might have a pulled hamstring there. Could be a concern. But he's gotten some fluids in him and seems to be all right to continue. Nasir Aziz now bowling a lot slower and outside off. That's where you need to be, Abid.
Indeed, that's a perfect line and length and then pace also. He's keep on pressure bowling the quick ones, and then that doesn't really not help with the new ball. Yes, if you're looking for the skid on, then you might try. That's where. And that's how you need to bowl. That was going with the arm.
He was very late on that one. Beautiful drifting armour, the quicker one from Nasir Aziz. Almost got through Muazzam's defences. Very, very close indeed. And he is struggling with his hamstring. Can he continue batting though? A beautiful cut shot. Beats the point fielder. It's a long square outfield. That will test his hamstring for sure. And they've taken two. Well, there was no troubles in executing that shot.
Yeah, that was expressed. That was travelling. Despite the fielder maybe had some hand onto it, still the ball ended up being almost towards the fence. Excellent fielding there. They ran three fielders to pull that ball back and cut it out from the boundary line. Excellent.
Nicely bowled. Flighting it this time. He's really mixing it up beautifully.
I'm kind of enjoying this contest between Nasir Aziz and Muazzam Hayat.
I'm not sure he needs the deep mid-wicket though. He's bowling well outside off. This time, good looking clip. Well, towards that mid-wicket.
Just before I wanted to say that because that mid-wicket is indeed only for those arm balls. So he's going to try one slower, turning away, and the one that comes with the arm. So definitely now he's bringing that deep mid-wicket in. So definitely you can expect a slow and sturdy ball on the offside. And also it's a right-hander and strike on strike.
Yeah, I would think you want to leave that gap. Make Muazzam play towards that region. Play across the line. Karwan still early in his innings. Only 2 of 3. And very watchful indeed. They've played a lot of cricket together, Nasir Aziz and Karwan. 23 for 1. So another spinner being introduced, Ankur Sangwan replaces Mohammad Asif. They could have thought about giving him a third over, but Ankur, high class performer as well. Let's see if he can extract some turn and bounce from the surface. He's been in good bowling form and really improved his fitness as well.
Well, I've certainly enjoyed him. And then over the years, he's improving every game by game. And he's been always the very, very crucial member of any team he presents. Always with the ball gives you 2 to 3 wickets.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt in that. Pulling that away towards deep square. There is protection out there. And here's another high-class spinner, Muzammil Qasim Khan.
Well,
He'll be fun to watch.
Well, buckle up. You'll have a lot of spin bowling attack here from Ajman heroes. They've got Ankur, they've got Muzammil Qasim, they've got Nasir Aziz, they've got... am I missing out anyone here? But yes, they got 4 good spinners, quality spinners.
And they have Mohammad Uzair, the leg spinner as well.
Yes. Oh, yes.
This is the big change in the heroes. They have a complete bowling lineup these days. And they have a regular wicketkeeper whose only job is to stand behind the sticks.
Well, that's right. He's got plenty of options with the gloves behind the sticks. They've got Khalid Shah, they've got Saqib, they've got Rahul Chopra as well.
This time that armor once again, and they're missing a few players as well. Sagar Kalyan is out injured. Then you have Sultan Ahmed, the captain himself, Adnan ul Mulk, and of course Sanchit Mohan Sharma, the star all-rounder of UAE. So despite that, it's a high-quality squad. They've really built a good unit of about 18 to 20 players.
And no doubt about it. Now, absolutely brilliant from Ankur Sangwan. That's what even the batter knows, that we need to play him out. Don't go hard on him. At the other end, you see Karwan strikers. They have plenty of options in the seamers.
Oh yeah, they're the complete opposite. You're right. Once again, that drifting arm, a chance for a run out. But Kamarawan, he's very athletic, really quick between the 22 yards. He was always in there safe.
Just two given here, but created enough threat to the batter. Now it will be interesting contest how Mozam Hayat takes Ankur Sangwan, but I think it's left-hander, we've left armour. It's always the batter's favourite zone where he likes to play against the left armers.
Quicker delivery this time. Gentle outswinger there, perhaps bowled it seam up. Yeah, you're right, the matchup does suit the left-hand batter, but Mozam, he's more of an anchor player. He doesn't like to play big shots in the power play. Very watchful indeed. And that's a top over from Ankur. Only 2 runs given away. It's a slow start for Karwan CC in the power play. 25 for 1. Mohammad Ajmal, the bowling all-rounder, coming into the attack for the final over of power play. And Kamarawan immediately launches him over extra cover. And has that gone all the way? One bounce over the rope. No, in fact, given as a maximum.
Well, that bounced beyond the boundary line. Well, that was a huge hit from Kamarawan. Just rechecking that the decision was.
And rightly taking a single. Excellent thinking there from Kamarawan. So they're trying to capitalize on the final over of power play here, Abid.
Well, that should be the idea because they lost early wicket. That's why they did not go hard on those couple of overs. Now it's the final over of power play where they can maximize their chances. And Kamarawan seems to be the right man on a hunt. Started with a bang, straight away gets 4 runs on the first delivery. And that also puts the bowler under pressure a bit. Because you're bowling your first ball and that's a 6th over of the power play, final over of power play. It's a very crucial one.
A deep square leg and a deep mid wicket in place for Mozam. And a bit of a hack at the ball there. It's not his natural style to go aerial in the power play. He's more of a touch player. And I don't think he needs to change his game as long as Qamar is there with him.
Oh yes, I'm 100% with you on that. Mozam really need to stick around because he's a left-hander also. So that will cause little disturbance to the bowlers and the fielders as well in the outfield. Say at the other end you have likes of Karwan coming up. It would be Amir Hamza, Ghulam Murtaza perhaps, that he packs a few. Then definitely Tariq Mahmood. Plenty of batting to come. Let's not forget Nadir Hussain as well.
Oh yes, they have a lot of depth in their batting and in their seam bowling department. Karwan CC. Oh, look at that flick over square leg. It's a no-look flick over the boundary rope. What a shot there from Kamarawan.
Well, he does that time over and over again. He's simply unstoppable. He doesn't like to look at that one. He's let that one for us to look it out. Where does it goes? That departed and gets him 4 runs out of it. Usually he gets 6.
Yeah, it's not a good over so far from Ajmal. So they're taking the toll on Mohammad Ajmal here. 10 runs off his first 4 deliveries. And this time it's gone aerial. He hasn't connected. Oh, and it's been put down. That was a difficult catch. But at this level, Abid Ibrahim, and of such a player, you needed to take it.
Oh, indeed. And you know that it's a danger man. He's a ticking time bomb. If you let him, allow him to play longer, he'll certainly go through your bowling attack.
It's a topsy-turvy over. 4, 1, 1, 4 and then 2 of a drop catch. So it's all happening in the final over of power play. In fact, they took 1, pardon me. So Muazzam back on strike, 15 off 18. Oh, big full toss. He's hit it hard and finds the gap at mid-wicket. Another boundary in the over.
Well, they end up in a high note. The final delivery and the first delivery of this over goes for the boundary. They backs 40 runs throughout the power play with a 1 wicket down. It's a good start for Karwan strikers.
So 15 runs off that final over of power play, giving some respectability to that power play for Karwan CC. Current run rate still not that great, 6.7. Ankur continues. Trying to force that through the covers. Adnan Arif, very good fielder. Even he's been backup wicketkeeper a fair few times. But I'm glad they have settled that problem for the Arabian Cricket League. Now they have Saqib Ali, who's in that role permanently.
Well, I tell you, if Sagar Kalyan would have not bowled well, he might have ended up having gloves in his hand. It's Ajman heroes. They have almost tried every corner before they get one finally correct.
Yeah, they had Adnan Khan, Khalid Shah, Adnan Arif. Plenty of options tried as wicketkeeper. That was always the sore thumb, always sticking out when you looked at their playing 11s. Otherwise, they were almost a complete side. I'm glad that they have resolved that issue. Now looking like a very complete side. Trying to pull that away from middle stump. Some extra bounce there for Ankur Sangwan.
Yeah, that certainly saved him also, I think. That was slightly loose now there. And Mozam Hayat was trying to hit that one too hard. and got a little bit of an awkward bounce in front.
Yeah, he has to rotate the strike. This time he connects, but there is protection out there. He needs to feed the strike to Qamar, who is a more natural big hitter of the ball.
Yeah, and I think Ajman heroes, they're looking out to take Mozam Hayat out of the strike here. Probably they would like him to be sitting out now, because that's the wicket they're looking. Because of that, they really can't produce the leg spinner Muzammil Qasim.
Yeah, they're holding him back for sure. Glided, but once again, he's really tied down Kamarawan really well. He's just bowling those quick armors. He's not turning the ball to him.
Yeah, he's got a plan against the right-hander and the left-hander as well. But I think the captain should keep Ankur Sagwan's overs in the tank. Let's not use him against Mozam Hayat, who's playing him comfortably.
Single taken off the last ball. Another excellent over from Ankur. They can't get him off the square. 43 for 1. Muzammil Qasim Khan into the attack. Fantastic leggy, but watch out. He only bowls googlies. There you go. Right on the money from the first ball. And this is going to be a very fascinating phase of play here.
Well, Izzy, I tell you what, it's the amount of the cricket they bleed with each other. They know that the first one is going to come in to the right-hander. He was ready for it. Oh, got it wrong, sprayed it down the leg side, the keeper missing it. The ball runs down the hill for 4 runs.
Well, that's a very poor delivery. 5 runs gifted to Karwan CC was not required. Just started on outside leg stump, so it was a huge wide right from the start.
Really, you can't be blaming the keeper because he does not have a visual there. Now that is easy flicking on the onside for Kamarawan. Doesn't seem to be very comfortable against the Muzammil Qasim, the spinners. Yes, that's been his part, where he struggles slight bit against the spinners.
Yeah, he prefers pace onto the bat for sure. And Muazzam, 20 of 21, he needs to make a decision here. Either hit out or get out. They have a lot of batting to come. Nadir Hussain, Amir Hamza, the man in form.
Well, I would love to see the slip in for Muzammil when he's bowling Muazzam. Inside out, that goes Ariel. Just will not get enough onto it because he played slightly late.
Yeah, difficult shot to execute. Inside out over extra cover. That too off the back foot. But I like the areas he's choosing here. 50 up for Karwan CC. It's taken a bit of time. Oh, that's a beautiful sweep shot from Muazzam. Took it from middle stump and just smashed it from the top. Beautifully executed.
Well, it looks even better when the wicketkeeper executes that one and the left-hander also. Beautiful, nicely driven, swept hard. He was looking something slightly onto his pad region and he wanted to go hard. Certainly, it's the battle of nerves and Mozam Hayat is holding his nerves really well. A little bit of an extra bounce, but he managed to play that cut shot and does it so beautifully. Oh, excellent work. Excellent work in the deep. Ankur Sangwan, I reckon it is. What a great effort. He certainly saved the boundary.
Brilliant commitment. Beautiful back cut there. No chance for the point fielder. And look at that. Racing in from that deep cover. And excellent. Oh, just off his right foot. Slightly lucky. But that will certainly work. They've taken 3. And it's become an expensive first over from Muzammil. 58 for 1. Change in bowling then. Now we see Zohaib Gujjar being introduced into the attack. Took the new ball in the last game for the Heroes. Was slightly expensive, but he certainly has the ability to bowl quick and nip the ball around. Very tall, lanky fast bowler. He'll be coming in from the school end. Let's take a look at the field. There is a deep mid-wicket, deep fine leg, deep third, deep cover. Mid-off and mid-on are up. Very interesting. Yeah, deep square leg and a deep fine leg as well. So they're banking on testing Muazzam with the short ball here, Abid.
Yeah. Let's see what Gujjar has to offer. And nicely done this one and played it really well. Glided towards the third. And there you can see a glimpse of us.
Yes, you can. And Mohammad Uzair, talented leg spinner, fielding that ball at deep third. I'm interested to see when they will introduce him into the attack. Adnan Arif has a lot of bowling options, at least 7 or 8 frontline bowlers.
Well, he's got that luxury to have a lot of bowling options in the. Also, he's got athlete fielders. The fielding unit is what we highly speak about. Ajman Heroes, they've got brilliant fielders out there.
Yeah, he's super fit himself, Adnan Arif. Outside edge over the keeper. Well, that's a bit of a hack from Karwan, but he could care less.
Well, it's just add a little salt to the injury. It's no ball top of it. Clearly, Zohaib Gujjar not having an ideal day out there. Kamar will take that 4 and might be looking for the another one.
Yeah, fair enough. It wasn't a bad delivery, but overstepping the mark, that's your fault, mate. So Karwan, already with a boundary to his name now, gets to tackle the free hit. Here we go. He's hit it over wideish mid-on, and it will hit the fence once again.
A lot of gap there on the onside. Lots of area, vacant area where Kamar can purchase some runs. This one nicely connected and connected well to get 4 runs. And now these kind of a situation where you get the game onto the shifting mode. Now the pace is slightly shifting, and there was no chance for the fielder of long on.
61 run partnership now here. Excellent rebuilding work after that early loss of Furqan Khalil. Oh, this time he's hooked it for 6.
Let's call it smoked it. What a way. Now it's back to back boundaries. Now 3 in a row. That is gone in a flash. Look at that.
Yeah, he was ready for it. He knew it would be banged in. And look at that. A flat 6. So they took 15 runs off Muzammil's overs. And now 16 of 3 deliveries from Zohaib Gujjar.
Well, some worries there for the captain. He must be scratching his head.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, this time beats the outside half of the bat. He wanted to back cut that behind point. The shot was on.
Well, I reckon that was nothing wrong with this delivery. And if you really want to bang it short, that's the line and length. You can't be allowing someone like Karwan bowling him short and offering him to play the pull shot. No matter you put 10 fielders out, He'll still find the gap or hit it over the fielders. That's easy play for him.
This time just taking the one in the ring. Smart batting. And at one stage, the current run rate was below 7. Now they're roaring at 8.5.
Beautiful batting. This is from Mozam Hayat and Karwan. Right and left hand combination is certainly working well for Karwan CC.
Yeah, what an amazing comeback they've made in the Arabian Cricket League. After they lost that match to Gems Education, I thought they were done and dusted. But they really stormed back. That huge win over TVSL has now put them in a prime position to finish in the top 2.
Oh yeah, certainly. For the one sport, we had 3 teams battling. Now TVSL is out of that top spot. Oh, beautifully glided. Beautifully done. Nicely. Mozamaya, that's what you need to do. Just stick around. 9 overs gone. 76 for 1. Karwan CC.
So Muzammil has been immediately pulled from the attack. Nasser Aziz, the Don, in for his 3rd over. Let's see if he can pull that scoring rate back. Oh, look at that. The armor. Bit of extra bounce.
Yeah, the keeper was going berserk. He thought he's got his man. I think those last 2 overs gone really in the favor of Karwan CC, pardon me.
Oh, this time clipped behind the fine leg fielder. And he will just escort it there, Asaf. Didn't want to bend down.
Yeah, that's been the case with the fast bowlers. Usually they don't like to bend down, especially when you're tall and not amongst the quickest fielders that you have. And that's the area where you usually try to hide your slow fielder.
This time out of the back of the hand. He's really mixing it up here. Well, put your captaincy cap on right now, Abid Ibrahim.
Aye, Captain.
You have a lot of bowling options in the Ajman Hero side. Who would you bring on alongside Nasser Aziz now?
Yeah, well, I think at first you should not allow these 2 batters to get settled. Now, 72 runs partnership is a bit too much. You have just allowed them to drag the game. And now you need to switch your mood because you really can't be going for the kill. You won't be looking to take all 10 wickets. It's now where you need to break the partnership to take this run rate which is flying over 8 just to knock it out and bring it to below 7. So for that you need to bring your strike bowlers.
Hard flick towards long off. Well, you've given me the strategy, but I want the game plan. Who are you going to bring on with Nasser Aziz?
Well, I think there should be a mix-up. I think Ajman was doing not too bad. He was given 3 boundaries, yes, but that was power play. So yeah, you can now bring him up alongside Nasser Aziz.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Completely agree. Meanwhile, Karwan CC are storming back into this game. 81 for 1 at the halfway stage. Well, Adnan Arif has certainly made a move. He's introducing his leggy, young Mohammad Uzair. But he's coming in from the school end, Abid Ibrahim. I'm not sure about this move. It's a very short leg side boundary.
Well, you got a plenty of options in the spin department, but still you don't know which end to use, which bowler. It's just that kind of a day for you. I think we should have been introduced from the ICC academic end.
I think I agree. Oh, this time, one hand off the blade. Long on is settling. And he's dropped it. Rahul Chopra. Can you believe it?
Yeah, that's kind of a day Ajman heroes have at the outfield. When your best fielders drop the one, it was high, it was up in the air, he had a lot of time. But it's just that couldn't capitalize and take that catch.
He never looked convincing. It never felt like he was going to take it. But Uzair, well, immediately producing an opportunity. Not accepted by the heroes. Once again, towards square leg. It will drop in front of the fielder, Nasir Aziz. So he's certainly hitting the right areas here. This partnership now 76 runs. They're batting beautifully, both Muazzam and Kamarawan. Hint of extra bounce, but the running between the wickets has been very good.
Certainly Kamarawan does not enjoy running between the wicket. He believes in the big hits. And clearly he's the man who's given the responsibility to accelerate. Now the partnership of 77 looks really good, but Uzair already created one chance on his best delivery.
Nicely cut away. Yeah, he's bowling to his field, importantly. And he's finding that good length spot and not bowling it within the sticks. He's bowling on that fifth stump channel, allowing the ball to turn away from the batters.
It's a time where the captain has a situation, let's drag the game till the 20th over, or you really want to break the partnership and put the paddle on that runs coming quite easily.
They're just trying too much there. Of course, left hand, right hand combination. It's not easy for a young leggy. Nicely pulled. There is protection. But you can see now Muazzam is timing the ball really well.
Now what I reckon he's doing is that he's bringing that front leg up quite early on so that he gets a little bit of a time and he can decide which area of the ground he wants to hit on. So if you find it slightly on your body line, you can heave it to the own side. If you find it the ball is turning away, you can play the cut shot. It's a good move.
And this time, hit hard and hit for six by Kamarawan. He made that look so easy. What a hit.
Well, he certainly don't have to do much effort to get that 6 runs. The width was too much and all he had to do is whack it. Whacked it really well and gone for a half a dozen. 93 for 1 after 11. But it seems they're running out of the option. All they need is a wicket here. Flighted and beats the fielder. The ball will go through and will hit the fence. What a cracking shot that is from Muazzam Hayat.
Absolutely glorious footwork there from Muazzam. Look at the way he opened up the offside. Made it a half volley. Fantastic shot.
Well, it seems to be that if you want to get out this man, you need to get him out early. Once he passes those 20 runs, he's unstoppable. Now look at that shot. That too against the experienced Nasir Aziz. He seems to be solid out there and looking for that 50 runs. Now both the batters batting over 40. What a timely this partnership has been, and it's been an excellent for Karwan CC to see these two batters batting together and taking them towards that 190 or 200.
Yeah, this partnership is looking ominous now for the heroes. Too much chopping and changing. Sometimes it can be a disadvantage, Abid, to have so many bowling options. You get a bit confused.
Hey, you've got plenty of options with the bowlers, but you just can't find a partnership breaker here. You turn out to your experience. Yeah, that was the line and length, but they'll still take a single out of it and bring 100 up for Karwan CC.
Fantastic partnership. Look at that current run rate, 8.6. That's perfect. And I didn't like the way they changed Muzammil Qasim after just one over. He's a quality bowler. Fair enough, he got whacked, but you should back him to produce wickets for you. Extra bounce once again for Nasir Aziz. He's bowled a very tidy spell amongst all the carnage.
Gone really hard at bowlers at times, Kamaraman. Nasir Aziz is bowling his final delivery, but can you believe it? He was not being able to pick up a single wicket. Terrible day for him, but he's bowled pretty economical. Contained some runs. Oh, chance of a run out there. Oh, they're running for two. The overthrows will allow them to get 2 runs, and that will conclude the spell, 4 overs spell for Nasir Aziz. He's ended up giving 25. It's 102 for 1.
Ankur Sangwan being reintroduced into the attack, so he's turned to his primary bowlers here, Abid.
And I think that's the only way that you can take out this partnership, which is now just 5 runs shy from the 100-run stand between Kamarawan and Mozam Hayat. Oh, that was a ripper. He might have got him, but just that little bit of an edge of the bat.
Yeah, that was an outswinger there from Ankur. Interesting.
Yeah, he's give him some cloud over cast conditions, and you see this man unstoppable. Oh, that's gone. That's up in the air. Fielder circling underneath. Oh, that's a much needed catch, and Rahul did recover from getting that drop. Now recovered, took a big wicket. Ankur Sangwan strikes.
Well, it was in the air for an absolute age. Rahul Chopra, I had a feeling he would let it be grasped once more, but this time he hung on for dear life. And a very good innings from Muazzam Hayat. He tried the big shot. The matchup was in his favor, but take a look at this. Brilliant balance. Oh, just within the boundary rope. That's a top catch. So Muazzam gone for 43. Very good, responsible innings from him. It's 102 for 2. So the new batter in is the player of the match from the previous game, Amir Hamza, star all-rounder for Karwan CC. What a brilliant knock he played that night. I believe it was 57 of just 24 deliveries, or 22 if my memory serves me right. Outstanding hitting under pressure. 44 runs there for Muazzam. Played a responsible knock as always. Up top. And Ankur Sangwan, well, this move from Adnan Arif to turn to his most experienced spin bowlers has worked like a charm. Crucial stage of the game now. 7.5 overs remaining. They need to get up to about 185 at the very least, I feel. Ajman Heroes is a good side. Once again, that armour right on the money. Bowled on middle stump, going through. And he's only conceded 5 runs off the bat. That's incredible. Big shot by Amir Hamza. And straight to long off. Once again a catch for Rahul Chopra. And that's a huge blow to Karwan CC. Their in-form batter and star all-rounder tried to clear the straight fielder. An excellent catch taken by Rahul Chopra. So Ankur gets his second of the day. And it's back-to-back wickets in the 13th over. 102 for 3. Well, one big hitter replaces another. Ghulam Murtaza coming in at number 5. Known more for his seam bowling, but he's a very clean striker of the ball. So I like the aggressive tactics here from Babar Iqbal. He's going to keep coming at the heroes. Keep throwing big hitters at them. So if he gets going, we'll see a lot of fireworks for sure. And immediately a big swipe across the line. But that's a brilliant over from Ankur Sangwan. 2 wickets and only conceded 1 run. 103 for 3. So Mohammad Uzair reintroduced into the attack, and this time it's from the right end, the ICCA Academy end. This is a good move. Nasser Aziz has bowled out, so he's reintroducing the wrist spinner now with 2 right-handers at the crease. Projected score has just come below 8 now for the first time in a while. Beautiful bowling, squeezed off the outer half of the bat for 1. So just when you thought Karwan CC are dominating the game, Abid, it's the heroes who have hit back.
Well, most certainly that is the case when you have a plenty of experience, the fine bowling attack. Ankur Sangwan with giving that just kind of a wicket they needed. Now bowling onto the pads to this man is certainly a crime. And to add more to it, a missed field. Well, not an ideal fielding there from the big team heroes.
Yeah, Zohaib Gujjar struggling there. Very poor fielding effort. Thankfully, he didn't dribble away for 4.
Well, Lazy, what I think is by giving that 2 runs, you have just got the opportunity away to bowl against the new man, Ghulam Murtaza. Oh, he smashed that one. And maybe a chance of a catch No chance. Khalid Shah just pretending that he can held to it. No, that's gone. Over and a 50 runs for Kamarawan. What a knock this has been. Excellent, but the job is only half done.
Well, he came in under pressure and produced a sparkling innings. 51 of just 33. That was a monster hit over the side screen. 3 maximums. And when this man gets going, watch out. He'll be peppering the ICC Academy with 6s and 4s.
He certainly likes this end. Oh, he punched that one over the bowler head. Good fielding from Muzammil Qasim. And that's been a clinical hit, that one, but just find the man. Bit too straight there.
He's looking dangerous, and Uzair, he's losing his length. And Ghulam Murtaza, he is also a power hitter. Nicely drilled out to wideish long off. Are they going to push for 2? No, Muzammil. He's working really hard in the field. We need to bring him back for a couple of overs.
Oh yeah, you've been asking for him. I don't think so. They have plenty of options. They'll allow every bowler to bowl a few because maybe it's not working. Oh, this one is just gone to the gap. That will run away. Hits the rope. 4 runs.
Well, there was a deep extra cover rather than the orthodox cover sweeper. And once it beat Adnan Arif at point, it was always going to hit the rope. And that's a poor delivery. Nicely played by Kamarawan. So another expensive over here. 118 for 3. Karwan CC hitting back. So Ankur is going to bowl out here. He's been the pick of the bowlers for the Heroes tonight. And they need another wicket because Kamarawan is taking the game away from the Heroes. And even this partnership has grown to 16 runs in quick time. Can they pry out another wicket here?
In more trouble, but Ankur Sangwan's figure says the story. One final over, but this has been bolted over the mid-wicket area, and that's gone into the bushes. 6 runs.
Well, it's a big unit, Ghulam Murtaza. It was slightly full, just half an inch too full. And take a look at this power hit. Bang! See you later. That's gone like a cannon.
Well, he just bowled it outside off. Ghulam Murtaza dragged that one and puts it on the onside. Yeah, man. What a hit that was. The willow says wood. And the ball goes on to the woods. Another one, Biggie on the mid off. Rahul in action. But that's gone over him. That's gone for a half a dozen.
Well, he sliced it. I thought it was going straight up. But he was convinced it was a 6. And this is sensational hitting from Big G. Wow.
Well, he got a license there with a 95 runs partnership between Kamarawan and Mozamayat. The middle overs they've passed really well. Now it's time for acceleration. And that 200 they must be eyeing on. What a big hit. That's even going and gone. Gone the distance. That's 3 6s in a row. Can you believe it? Ankur Sangwan given 6 out of 3 overs. And now with 3 back-to-back 6s.
Well, this time off the back foot. Once again, just half an inch too short. And Ghulam Murtaza said, thank you very much. I'll have a piece of that.
Some great follow-up from our camera crew. A wonderful work there. It's just a perfect time when you see that the sun is settling. Full toss, age and gone. That's kind of a day Ankur Sangwan has just before this over. He was so brilliant.
Well, look at that current run rate now. It was below 8 2 overs ago. Now it's almost 10. 6, 6, 6. And then an outside edge for 4. Disastrous from Ankur Sangwan.
Well, that puts the entire team on a back foot when you're a strike bowler, the wicket-taking bowler goes for some runs. Shot, he goes big, long on has the work to do, and he does well. Mohammad Ajman takes the catch, and what a wicket this is. The danger man departs. Ghulam Murza ends up that cameo, and Ankur Sangwan strikes and has the last laugh.
Well, it was a very heavy price to pay. But eventually, one shot too many from Ghulam Murtaza. Excellent catch by Ajmal on the move at long on. 25 of just 8 deliveries. What a brilliant cameo from the big unit Ghulam Murtaza. Well played. 140 for 4.
Well, there you go. Tariq Murli takes the guard. Tariq Mahmood, pardon me. We call him Murli because he's bowling action. Where he also can punch few. You need that kind of a hitting here. The platform is set. Now they must be eyeing to get 60 more to get that 200.
Oh yes, absolutely. Well within range. If Tariq Mahmood gets going. They also have Nadir Hussain in the side. He's in good batting form. Oh, he's helped it towards fine leg. There is a fielder out on the boundary though. They're pushing for 2. And they'll pick it up. So Ankur Sangwan, plenty of that final over, but did get 3 wickets to his name. He concludes with 3 for 30 on the night. 142 for 4. So Zohaib Gujjar, well, he got belted for 18 runs in his first over. He needs to make a comeback here. They need somebody to bowl at the death. Mohammad Asif can perhaps also be reintroduced. And squeezed away for 1. That's the area where Zohaib needs to bowl, but overthrows. Well, that is very silly indeed from the heroes.
Yeah, it's the fielding area. We've been highly talking about the fielding of Ajman heroes, maybe the commentator's curse. But they ran 2 over here. That's a rare sight when you see Kamarawan and Tariq Mahmood runs was the second one. They usually believes in hitting hard. That's been the case here. Kamarawan would certainly look to now accelerate. Both of them, I think they will go hard against Zohaib. He goes up and drills it. Sparkling 4 runs. What a great shot from Kamarawan.
Well, how did he make that helicopter shot go behind point? I have never seen that shot in my life. Unbelievable power from Big Q Kamarawan.
Lots of bottom hand on that. All you need to do is score over 50 runs, over 60 runs, and you can watch the ball like a football. Now we talk about football nowadays a lot. Oh, that was a good delivery now. Angling in Zohaib, that's great thinking. You need to work a little bit with the angles.
Well, he was shaping up to smash that ball all the way to Abu Dhabi. But the length was right on the money from Zohaib Gujjar. He needs to show some backbone here. He needs to show some quality.
Just trying to play that, and that's risky move to do. He was just wanted to glide in or play that pretty late cut, uppercut perhaps, with two minds there, Kamarawan. I think he should back his strength.
Yeah, he's a power hitter down the ground, looking to be fanciful, and I agree with you. He needs to look to overpower Zohaib Gujjar, but he has a bit of pace about him. So it's a good challenge right now.
A smart move. Just take the single when you're struggling against someone. Let's bring the left-hander on strike. Tariq Mahmood certainly has been sent there because he's a left-hander. And the captain Babar Iqbal seems to be working on the idea to keep that right hand and left hand combination working together. And I think that Sagar Kalyan's missing today's game would hurt Ajman Heroes because he's a fabulous batter and the team Ajman Heroes relies heavily on him. He connects this time. A little bit of a work for the fielder. They'll only take one and bring 150 at the end of 16 with the 4 wickets down. Karwan CC. Well, it's Mohammad Asif. Seems to be now the captain is looking towards their strike bowlers, and we're just getting into the end of the fag end of the innings. And he seems to be angling it in as well because he's using the crease.
Well, I'm very interested to see how he bowls in his second spell. Like you mentioned, a bit of a grey beard. He's not as sprightly as he used to be. So it's not easy for the big fast bowlers to come back in their spells.
Well, some salt and pepper.
Well, now I'm feeling hungry.
Yeah, it seems to be a great day for Karwan CC. They're really doing well. All they want to get is to that 197, maybe more than that. That 200 runs should be on card with Kamarawan batting so good at 63. And this man has a task to do. A job has been handed over to him is get rid of Kamarawan. Mohammad Asif. He's already got a wicket. Shuffles and puts it away. Over the covers, and that's been a smashing 6.
Well, we're waiting for confirmation, but yeah, that was hit with a lot of force. Once again, that bottom hand. And it's a long part of the ground. It's given as one bounce over the rope. So 4 runs for Kamarawan. He's looking to climb into Mohammad Asif now.
What a great inning this has been. Well, he tried to follow him, but Karwan seems to be having the better. Oh, that's too wide. That's too wide.
Well, that is the pressure that Karwan is creating on the Ajman Heroes bowling right now. They do not know where to bowl at him. And the square leg is in the inner ring here. Abid, I don't like this field setting. The third man is up, the fine leg is up. There is a long on and a deep mid wicket, and square leg is in. And we know about that flick Karwan has.
Yeah, and that no-look shot as well. This has been a pretty famous for no-look shot. Can we have one here?
Oh.
There you go. He had a good look onto it, and that goes sailing. Maximum 6 runs. Karwan is really nailing it.
Monster hit of a square leg, a length ball, and despite it being wide of off, he just fetched it and sent it over square leg for a maximum. This is complete carnage from Karwan, the star all-rounder. Fantastic batting.
Well, what a day Karwan and Mozam Hayat had today for Karwan CC, and now it seems to be the job is not done here. Karwan is hitting all over the park.
Well, only Syed Haider Wasi Shah has 200s in the Arabian Cricket League. Can Karwan join him?
Well, what a tournament we had. Yes, Wasi Haider Shah has 2, but Usman Khan has 200. That kind of a tournament we are having here at Arabian Cricket League. This is full, this is gone. Helicopter, but all along the carpet. 4 runs from Karwan.
Well, Mohammad Asif is blaming his fielder, but he had no chance, let me tell you. That was hit like a rocket through extra cover. Once again, that bottom hand coming through, those wrists of steel.
Well, if you want to save runs, that fielder should be around the 30-yard circle, not too close. Maybe you're trying to stop the single, but you shouldn't be trying that one against this man. If he's hitting you for a single, that's a good deal. He's literally pulled it out from outside off and played it on the onside. Then only takes single.
Well, trying to block a Karwan shot is like trying to block a train. The way he's hitting the ball tonight. 78 of just 44 deliveries. Outstanding knock.
This has been a great knock from Karwan. Single-handedly, he's kept that Karwan CC in the game. And then we all talk about the partnership. Yes, he had a good partnership with Mozam Hayat as well.
Yeah, that was the 100-run partnership that took the game away from the Heroes. And now they're struggling to come back into it.
Every bowler going for runs. Tucked it back to the bowler. That will be a dot ball, and Karwan will come on a strike when we come back for the next over. 17 gone, 167 for 4. Zohaib, good job to bowl, and he smashed it onto the onside. He's got a man, and the idea is to bowl him short and put that square leg fielder up to the boundary line, is clearly to take Karwan out, and that should be the tactic. That's the danger man.
Well, Abid, he's bowling from the academy end. The square boundaries behind the leg umpire are very short. If he wants to make him fetch the ball, make him bowl so that he targets mid-wicket, not square leg and fine leg. Meanwhile, it's a left-hander, Tariq Mahmood. What can he produce with the bat?
I'm impressed with your game knowledge there. Yes, indeed. You need to pick up the right areas. Oh, that's too quick for him. Tariq clears the front leg, but just couldn't get the that willow on the ball.
Well, I remember he played exactly the same shot against Sajjad Malook versus TVSL for 6. So he does like that shot. You have to bowl wicket to wicket here. He's bowling too short and offering too much width. He's asking for trouble, Zohaib Gujjar.
I really think Tariq need to hit few or get out. Oh, that's gone up in the air, one-handed. Maybe a chance, yes, Khalid. Oh, he always impressed, but this time puts it down. It's Rahul, pardon me, Rahul Chopra. He's put the second catch down. That's terrible day.
Yeah, it's 2 out of 4 his score today. This time, well bowled by Zohaib Gujjar, foxed him with the slow ball. And Rahul, he had it and then it popped out when he landed on his elbows.
I think he just couldn't believe that he got underneath the ball. It's difficult to judge under the lines. If he would have been one step ahead, might have held it quite easily. Gujjar. Oh, tries to be cheeky there, Kamaravan. Well, you don't really need to do that when you're batting on 79.
That was a slow ball there from Zohaib. Good variation. And yes, Kamar, you're such a good power hitter. You know the straight boundaries are short. They're about 63, 65 meters. Why not just go through the line with your powerful wrists?
Well, even the captain must be shouting from now that play straight downtown. Will we get one more? Oh, that's over the keeper. That is sailing. One bounce into the fence. Great, great batting. That is something that you will appreciate. You won't mind coming.
Well, he played it straight, but over the keeper, not the umpire. Once again, Zohaib Gujjar, you cannot bowl that length in the death overs, Abid. You're asking for trouble, and Kamarawan is Mr. Trouble.
Oh yeah, indeed. He's just throwing the kitchen sink at it. Wherever he gets all he has to do is connect. With the pace when you play, just tucked it for a single. It seems to be that he would like to keep the strike. So 2 more overs to go. It's 174 for 4. That's Asif to bowl his final over, all important over, the penultimate over. I think Kamaravan must be eyeing for that 3 figures. He's 16 shy of it. Can he get it?
Well, he smashed him for a lot of runs in the previous over, and I think it's absolutely on target. Squeezed away. Good ball. Wide Yorker. That will work at this stage, Abid.
Oh, indeed. 100% agree with you, Izzy. That's where you need to bowl. And you need to mix it up. And I think Kamarawan likes to play against the shorter and deliveries. So you need to understand what the batter is good at. You need to be full but wide outside off with the angling it away. Asif is the experience that he carries. Should know the areas where to bowl. Now he'll be up against the left-hander. He will be angling in. Oh, that missed the leg stick. Marginally.
Well, I think Asif is unlucky there. That shouldn't have been a wide. Tariq Mahmood was standing on middle stump.
Yeah.
The leg stick was exposed. So, slightly unlucky there.
Yeah, Asif was trying to hit that leg stick when he see the batter was shuffling a bit there. But another Asif called it wide. Asif Iqbal, the umpire. Lots of Asif here. He wanted to hit that one hard. Got a little late onto it. And this is a very crucial over, let me tell you. All depends on this over. And Asif likes to bowl against Tariq.
Yeah, he needs to rotate the strike. You can see Kamarawan's frustration there. You cannot play dot balls. Just glide it behind point for one. There's an easy single on offer.
Must be hard work here to find that cover region maybe. Oh, that has been great hit, tonged it. And that's powered for a maximum into the darkness.
Well, it became a slot ball. And Tariq Mahmood said, thank you very much. Beautiful hit. Clean as a whistle. Over long on for a maximum. Fantastic striking. And they need plenty more of that if they want to get up to 200. Now Mohammad Asif is under pressure. Beats him outside off. Anytime he bowls back of a length, Tariq Mahmood is not as comfortable.
Well, at least we have a match out of it. 8 deliveries more to go, and we are looking towards 18 runs to get that 200 for Karwan CC. They must be eyeing there. I tell you, 200 is a good total. And now with the dew maybe coming in the later part of the evening, not so sure about it. And that's gone up and over. The third man couldn't do anything. That ran too fast. Tariq gets 4.
Genuine top edge. That's the risk that happens when you bowl length. He wasn't sure where the ball was going, but it crossed the boundary rope. That's all that matters at this stage for Karwan CC.
Well, we're talking about numbers. They need the number 200 on board. Tariq with exposing his leg stick. Want to go onto the leg side more often than not. Final delivery of Asif. Can he get the wicket? Oh, that's smashed. Gone the distance. Oh, Muzammil underneath it was just around and dropped. That's kind of a day, but it's a run out chance maybe. All action happening here at ICCA Cricket Academy.
Well, it was in the air for miles. Deep square leg. Muzammil Qasim drops an absolute sitter. Made a complete meal of it. And they looked for 2 on the throw. He has a powerful arm. And Tariq Mahmood, he looks in trouble here. Throw was slightly off target. And I think he's made it. Yes, he has. So salt to the wounds for Mohammad Asif. They've taken 2. 188 for 4 with 6 balls to go. And Kamarawan is on strike. So Zuhaib bowling the final over. Swiped away towards square leg. Are they going to push for 2 here? It's Kamarawan's call. The throw is coming to the wrong end. And he keeps the strike.
Well, that's the only worry for Ajman Heroes, as Kamarawan is on a strike and 13 shy of his 100. Can he get that 100? That would be special one.
I think if there's anything on the length here, it's going to be dispatched. I have a feeling he'll get it.
Yeah, that tangling in is working in his favour. Oh, he get the wood on it somehow or the other. The bowler saw the batter's trying to play the paddle. He banged it short, but somehow Kamarawan got a wood on it.
Well, if he had left it, it would have been a wide. But now he's off strike as well. Just 12 runs shy of 100. What does Tariq Mahmood do here, Abid?
Well, Tariq might get the boundary there. That 100 looks a distance here for Kamarawan, but that 200 that we've been talking about is just 9 runs away. All they need to do is hit 2 out of this 4 and they'll be sorted. He smashed through the covers, no room, and a Tariq hit. Tariq Mahmood has to take a walk out. That was a risky move. But more importantly, that Newman will be coming on a strike as well.
Well, that's brilliant fielding at extra cover. Rahul Chopra once again in the action. Only one stump to aim at and bang on target. He was run out by Miles, but a useful cameo by Tariq Mahmood in the end. 17 of 12. It's 191 for 5. Nadir Hussain, the new batter in, but he'll be off strike. Zohaib Gujjar versus Kamarawan, batting on 88. Oh, he's hooked it, but hasn't connected. Will they push for 2 here? Oh, yes, they will. And has he been run out? This looks close to me. Umpire Asif Iqbal thinking about it, given as not out. 2 more to the total.
Well, Kamarawan has given all he's got onto that single double to come back onto the strike. Slightly late there, Muzi. And keeper collected, but that man putting extra yard, extra work. He wants 100, he wants 200 on board for the team. Not getting into it, but still that will do. That will run. 4 runs, much needed boundary for Karwan, CC and Kamarawan.
Well, what drama here. Kamarawan 94 not out. Inside edge, squeeze past fine leg for 4. Once again, length delivery. You cannot bowl length. Can he connect on one delivery? One delivery, Abid Ibrahim, for his 100.
Well, I'm on to it. That would be a special moment. One delivery and he needs 6. Nothing less than that. He's taking the breath as we also holding our breaths. Final delivery.
94. He's hooked it away. Is this going the distance? Oh no, he's been caught. Muzammil Qasim Khan takes the catch at deep square leg. At one moment I thought he had it, but just didn't have the distance. But that's a brilliant innings from Kamarawan.
Well, just shy of 6 for his 100, and Muzammil Qasim would not afford to drop that one. He dropped earlier. Doesn't seem to be happy. Yeah, got only 1 over to bowl. That kind of a day he had there. But Kamarawan playing gem of a knock here. What an inning he has played. 94 runs for his team and got dismissed on a final delivery.
So 198 is the target for the Heroes. Let's take a look at the batting scorecard. Muazzam Hayat, 44 of 38, played a very clean anchors innings as always. But Kamarawan was the star of the show. 94 of 54 deliveries. Needed a 6 on the final ball, but just couldn't clear the ropes. Ghulam Murtaza with a sparkling cameo, 25 of 8. And Tariq Mahmood gave him some support as well, 17 of 12.
Well, indeed. The bowlings have not been up to the mark for Ajman Heroes, as they'd used plenty of bowlers. Altogether, they've used 7 bowlers, but only out of these 7, 3 bowlers turned out to be successful. Ankur Sangwan, despite going for 24 runs in his final over, he's given only 30 and picked up 3. Mohammad Asif picked up 1 wicket earlier, that was for Khan Khalil, but he's gone for plenty of runs. You can see the economy is slightly over 10. And then you had Zohaib Gujjar, who tried to bowl at the right areas, picked up a wicket also. Again, he's gone for plenty, but the concern was Mohammad Uzair is gone for 13 and a half in an over. Ajmal going for 15. That's been the problem for our Heroes. They went for plenty of runs.
So 198 is the target for Ajman Heroes. They certainly have the quality. Will they maintain their unbeaten streak in the Arabian Cricket League? We'll take a short break and be right back for what should be a very exciting run chase. Stay tuned. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the ICCA Academy Arabian Cricket League. It's Khalid Shah opening for Ajman Heroes. It's a massive target that they have to chase against Karwan CC. 198 thanks to a sparkling innings by Karwan. 94 runs. Coming in at number 3, Muazzam Hayat, Ghulam Murtaza and Tariq Mahmood all providing able support. It's going to be Salman Salim, the left arm swing bowler, taking the new seat for Karwan CC. Let's see if he can produce those early breakthroughs once again. He'll be beginning from the school end. A slip in place. There's a catching gully fielder as well. A very square deep third and a deep fine leg. Ring field on the offside, mid off and mid on are up. Orthodox fast bowlers field, and here we go. Action resumes. And immediately chase that one outside off, but it's a big wide to begin. Khalid Shah, slightly nervous starter. Playing well away from the body. He likes to carve that ball behind point, but he's very good on the lofted shot down the ground as well if it's in the slot. He just needs to apply himself at the crease, give himself time, so that deep third fielder has moved even squarer after that first shot. It's Tariq Mahmood just to the left of our comm box. Oh, in dipper. And I think that just kissed the pads for Khan Khalil, putting in a big wide. So they need somebody in the top order to replicate that innings from Karwan, Abid.
Well, indeed. Well, I would be eyeing and looking forward for Khalid Shah maybe doing the similar role, because he's also a power hitter.
Almost certainly.
This man is a hurdle. Big hurdle. He swings the ball. He does well, but this time he got over the line. That's a no ball and a crime to commit. You will have to bowl free hit, and that too against hard-hitting batter Khalid Shah.
Well, he's been struggling to lay bat on ball. Now with the free hit, he can express himself. And no balls has been an issue for both sides. Salman Salim does tend to overstride at the popping crease. No change in the field allowed. So let's see, free hit for the Heroes. And he's been beaten outside off once again.
Yeah, swing and a miss there. A swing from the bowler and swing from the batter. It's the keeper who collects it clean. Free hit, gone as a dot ball. That's a win situation for Salman. He's an excellent bowler. He reminds me a lot of the short bowlers that usually we have, Fiddle Edward. But boy, that boy generates the pace.
It was very quick indeed. This time played with a straight bat. That's much more like it from Khalid Shah. He just needs to take his time at the crease.
Yeah, well, now Salman is coming back from the injury as well. He missed out the last game. The injury has been part and parcel with the fast bowlers. And also a little bit of extra work for the bowlers who is slightly short on the height, fast bowler. They can be nippy.
This time once again, good pace and carry for Salman Salim. And Khalid Shah, he's just shaping up for the cut shot. Not looking to play dead bat straight. Perhaps just drop and run and get off the mark.
Well, I would think that play of Salman, do not go for runs on a first over itself. You got to, all you need to do is just hang around and target the next bowlers, because the new ball is the trouble it is for you, because Salman swings the ball very well.
Yeah, especially to the left-hander. This time drilled straight. Beautiful on drive from Khalid Shah. Played with the straight bat for a boundary.
Well, that's a shot of a match for me. That was slightly full. Salman greedy there, trying to take a wicket of Khalid Shah. Get out of the way, that ball is travelling. That was quick. As a bullet that went and hits the rope. This man can do bit of a damage, and certainly Karwan CC is looking for his wicket. He can be dangerous. I'm telling you, he's a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, just being a touch greedy there, Salman Salim, trying to bowl within the sticks. You were bowling so well in that channel outside off. Let's see if he can go back to that line or he wants to target the sticks more. Khalid Shah, he'll be breathing a sigh of relief with that boundary. Oh, another brute of a delivery. Look at that seam movement. Fantastic first over from Salman. 6 for none. So Saif Ghori will be sharing the new ball with Salman Salim. Very skillful young fast bowler.
Got a long run up there. Huge run up. He's coming out of that 30-yard circle.
Yeah, he's not that quick, but he uses his variations really well. He's made a good debut in the Arabian Cricket League so far. Sliced away by Ajman. And he will get underway immediately. He's also a clean striker of the ball. Good player.
And I think Ajmal has due performance for Ajman Heroes. It's the last game he's gone not for so much runs because he gets that very, very important position. He bats at number 1 alongside Khalid. He's there to look out that swing. When this man, the first delivery, show a bit of a swing that he got. You need to swing just enough, not yards.
Yeah, they need to capitalize on the power play. Need to take at least 50-55 runs, I reckon. They want to get ahead of the asking rate quickly. Otherwise, it will just keep mounting up on you. Could become very difficult. Field for the left-hander is a deep square leg and a deep third. Once again, just using his hands there. Anytime the ball is pitched up within the stumps, Khalid Shah just looks a bit uncertain.
I haven't seen Khalid playing with that wrist a lot. He's not a wristy left-hander. He likes to punch it hard, plays a little bit of a bottom hand. A bit of a horizontal batter he is. But today, that shot down the ground was an excellent example that he's looking to play all over the ground.
Yeah, when he's confident, he will just flick that over square leg for 6. Seen him do that so many times. Steps out and a big swish. Alert wicket keeping there from Furqan Khalil, keeping him within the crease.
Well, Furqan Khalil is certainly quick, lightning quick, too smart behind the stumps. Clearly didn't had a good day with the bat. He's opens for Karwan CC as well. Given the opportunity by that man wearing number 7, Babar Iqbal.
Meanwhile, Saif Ghori is bowling beautifully. Good rhythm. Picked up over mid-wicket and into the gap. One bounce over the rope from Khalid Shah.
That's his speciality. He goes deep in his crease and whacks it on the onside. He loves to play that shot. Look at that. He's got that extra bit of a yard and a little bit of a time to heave it on the onside. That almost gone for 6. But a beautiful shot from Khalid Shah.
Yeah, like you mentioned, got deep in his crease. It was the ideal length to play that pickup shot and nicely put away. This time down the leg side. Yeah, he missed that flick there. It would have been 4 past fine leg.
I think it's a good deal to get a free runs rather than risking your wicket, because you have that square leg fielder deep. It might get you out there. That's the plan from Babar Iqbal. I think that's where he wants his bowler to be, because you see that all this time the bowler is targeting the pad area, bowling onto the pads.
There's a mid-wicket fielder right on the ring. I'd like him to come in a few yards. In fact, he's going back.
Yeah, seems they heard you well. Yeah, just as you ordered.
Yes, he's gone to deep mid-wicket. Salman Salim currently off the field. Hopefully he's alright to bowl. And this time flick behind fine leg. There you go. There's the boundary.
Well, what a relief that would be. For Khalid Shah, it was an easy picking on the onside. You were just asking for the punishment. If you're looking for him to go hard, no, he also plays a flick shot and that runs down for 4 runs.
And the lines have not been correct from Saif Ghori. He doesn't have as much protection on the leg side. If he wants to bowl those in-swingers, perhaps he should come around the wicket. Slightly expensive first over from him.
I think he legs in pace as well a little bit. Oh, that stoppage! Bowler getting underneath. A big wicket, big moment. Ghori strikes, wins the contest, has the last laugh.
Well, he's done some damage to his knees, but he'll be pleased. Look at that, extra bounce, just stood up on Khalid Shah. And a neat cotton bowled. He was not going to put that down. That's a big blow to the heroes. And look at that celebration. He wanted that wicket. So early blow to the heroes. Khalid Shah gone for 12, 16 for 1. So an early breakthrough for Saif Ghori. He continues his wicket-taking form in the Arabian Cricket League. New batter in is the wicketkeeper Saqib Ali. He didn't look particularly convincing earlier in the tournament, but today he has some time to bat for a long time, Abid.
Well, indeed. If you see, they got a plenty of options, and that was a great delivery to the right hander. The ball just hit that seam hard and got a little bit away from the batter. Now, Salman does this very well. He's an expert when it comes to seam bowling.
I'd like to see that gully fielder come in as a second slip. Really ask Salman to attack hard. Make Ajmal play on the offside. He's bowling in excellent rhythm and good pace.
There you go. Try to drive that one straight to the fielder, and that's a danger man. Another bowling option for Karwan CC. Zahid Ali is not taking new ball as Ghori replaces him. Usually gets that new ball in hand and swings a bit.
Yeah, they have at least 5-6 frontline seam options. Amir Hamza, Karwan, Zahid Ali, Saif Ghori. Of course, Salman Salim himself, Ghulam Murtaza as well. So that's 6. Plus they have the spin of Babar Iqbal and Tariq Mahmood. So they have plenty of bowling options.
Yeah, they should defend this target close to 200. Should be defended.
And I forgot Nadir Hussain. That's 9 bowling options that I've just counted for you.
Well, an entire team can bowl. Perhaps plenty of options, as we saw Ajman Heroes also had plenty of options, especially in the spin department. They just used Muzammil for 1 over. Can you believe it? That bowler, I would definitely keep him out for wicket-taking option. Whenever I need a wicket, I'll introduce him.
Yeah, I think the bowling order was not correct today from Adnan Arif. Sometimes when you have too many options, you can get confused about it. Oh, squared him up there. Very watchful Saqib Ali.
Yeah, that was full. And perhaps if the settled batter would have been on strike, that might have hit that one down the ground or timed it beautifully, because that ball was in the slot.
And they're missing 2 important players in their batting lineup today. In fact, 3. The captain Adnanul Mulk, Wajahat Rasool and Sagar Kalyan. Player of the match of the previous game for the Heroes.
It's a big, huge blow for them. Especially Sagar Kalyan, who was in tremendous form. Oh, got him. The finger goes up. No! Asif Iqbal is unmoved there. The little celebration got all of us excited. What a great, that was a big appeal. The ball kissing the trough.
Yeah, well, the bat didn't hit the ground and he looked back immediately. Asif Iqbal didn't hear a nick. Salman Salim and everybody else when Karwan was 100% convinced. So Saqib Ali very, very lucky there. His feet are not moving. And Salman Salim in the middle of a brilliant spell. Hitting the outer half of the bat. Good fielding at gully. That's another brilliant over. 17 for 1. Saif Ghori continues. Outside edge and taken. Brilliant catch at slip by Muazzam Hayat. And that's the perfect dismissal for a fast bowler. Caught at slip.
And not on the first time, but Ghori says, I'll do it. That leading edge ended up into Muazzam Hayat's hand. He pounced it well. 2 wicket keepers. And Ghori celebrates his second wicket. That's a huge blow. Another man, Mohammad Ajmal, walks out for Heroes. This is really, really tough situation for Heroes.
Rahul Chopra. Well, they need a very special innings from this lad if they are to get close to this target. And Saif Ghori is bowling beautifully. Look at that. It's a no ball again, is it? Yes, it is. So that's a direct hit at the striker's end. It is a no ball. Plenty of things happening, Abid.
Yeah, action. That's what we promised. And we deliver. Look at that. No ball and a free hit to follow to the new batters. Both of them yet to open their account. Rahul would certainly love to go. He wants that free hit too badly. But perhaps it will be Saqib Ali on a strike.
Yeah, they did get a single there. So Rahul is underway. But certainly this boy is bowling with tremendous rhythm. He's making the ball swing. He's not express pace, but his length and line are absolutely perfect. Just overstepping the mark there, so it's a free hit for Saqib Ali. Oh, he's got it all wrong. Trying the back of the hander there and goes down the leg side. So the free hit continues.
There are plenty of things happening here at ICC Cricket Academy as the fight is to be on the top of the table. Oh, got it completely wrong. Down the leg side.
But I like the way he bowls it. No change in his action. Just mixes up his grip. And he's hard to pick. Talented bowler. Oh, beats him outside off. Well, Saqib Ali is really struggling here. And of course, it is a depleted batting lineup for the Heroes. So they need something to happen here. Somebody to kick into high gear.
Sakib Ali has been the wicket taker today for Karwan CC, as at the other end, Salman Salim containing some runs and creating the pressure. This is not a great start for Ajman Heroes, as they lose both their openers at the wrong time. Gauri. Just enough swing to beat the batter. Rahul likes the situation. Likes when the team is struggling, and he's proved himself over the years. When the team is down and out, he comes out and delivers and plays long inning. That's been his speciality when the team is down and out, and he's taking the load and trying to take the team home.
Yeah, he's a fighter. Puts a price on his wicket. He won't gift it to you. You'll have to earn it. And meanwhile, Sakib Ali, he's not enjoying the pace and swing of Saif Gauri.
Well, 6 deliveries yet to open the account for Sakib Ali. Yes, you lost your partners there. You lost early wickets. Got a little bit of blows. But that required run rate will hunt you down. It's not an easy to play from here onwards. Scoring 11 runs and over. Slip on and bowling on side off channel. Beautiful delivery from Saif.
This is a masterclass of swing bowling tonight at the Arabian Cricket League here at the ICCA Academy. Look at that. Once again, just getting that ball to fizz off the surface. And it's the perfect time to bowl as well at this venue. The dew has not kicked in. The floodlights will make that ball swing around. And it's a big target to chase. This time much better played. Glided behind point for a boundary. Sakib Ali is finally off the mark.
Now off the mark with a bang, a boundary to open the account. Just a width over. And it didn't move his feet there. Just brought the blade in front. Got 4 runs. And that will conclude the over. 24 for 2 at the end of 4.
Salman Salim into his third. Oh, just fishing at that one, Rahul. You need to be a lot more assured outside off stump. You know he would swing the ball away from you.
Salman Salim is asking the right questions. Right area to bowl. Perfect swing. Hitting the seam. It's just a little full there, but he's got a protection there. That man is yet to come into the bowling attack. Zahid Ali. Sooner rather later, because Saif Gauri is also taking wickets. But it's been immense pressure put on by this man. Salman Salim is in brilliant form and great bowler. Yeah, I think Babar there may be asking his bowler to warm up for the other end. He smashed that one. Backward point is the area, but no protection whatsoever. Came down the track, Rahul Chopra. Made a full use of the width and got the result, desired result. Look at that. Down the track and gets that swing, and it helped it way to go past and hit the rope. Beautiful batting this is from Rahul Chopra. Well, he sensed it, that the ball will be going away from him. And it was really down the track, making some room. Beautiful piece of batting. Rahul. Yeah, just a little bit of a bounce back of the length delivery from Salman Salim. That good length area was bowling absolutely right, Hazy. But just that swing read well by Rahul Chopra to get him 4 runs.
Yeah, he's so strong in that backward point region. He loves to thrash the ball in front and behind point. He looks for that cut shot every time. But required run rate already above 11. Well, that's going to be a massive problem with this shallow batting lineup of the Heroes. Oh, Saqib Ali just following the ball there. He's bowling too quick for you. They only have Adnan Arif as a recognized batter after this. So it's a very tall mountain to climb. And could this be the first defeat of the Arabian Cricket League for the Heroes? It's looking very difficult, especially with the way Karwan CC are bowling. They've really turned around their form in the last 2-3 matches. They needed to get those victories. Every match was a virtual knockout game for them. And they've put their best foot forward. And he is really struggling. Brilliant bowling from Salman Salim. He's been unplayable. 29 for 2. Ghulam Murtaza, big fast bowler coming in from the academy end. So it's going to be trial by pace for the Heroes throughout. Let's see what he can produce with the ball. Oh, flicked away by Rahul. There is a deep square leg. What a catch by Nadir Hussain. That's the catch of the tournament. Incredible.
Unbelievable scenes here at ICC Cricket Academy. Ghulam Murtaza, first delivery, he strikes, bowled it really poor line and length, and that was easy picking. But this man is a super man. Nadir Hussain, the little man, does the big work, takes that big wicket. It's a huge blow to Ajman Heroes as Rahul Chopra makes his way back at the hat. 6 of 6, it's 29 for 3 Heroes.
Well, everything is going right for Karwan tonight. Even a leg stump half volley is being caught at square leg. Now it's the captain of Ajman Heroes, Adnan Arif. He has it all to do. Required run rate 11.4. And they're already 3 wickets down in the power play. How does he turn this game around? Oh, beaten. That went like a leg break from Ghulam Murtaza.
Now the first delivery ball was absolutely wrong. But at times, when your team is doing well, you bowl the poor deliveries and get your wicket.
So-
Unbelievable scenes here at ICC Cricket Academy as Karwan strikers. Karwan CC, pardon me, is having the command. The game is in their kitty.
Oh, big shot attempted there by Adnan Arif. Not given as a wide. It was slightly full. He did have the opportunity to open up his arms. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Well, we've seen a catch at slip. We've seen a catch at deep square leg. Fantastic. Let's take a look at this one once again, Abid.
Well, that's gone up high over. There wasn't a hit, but this man, the little man, takes The great catch. What a moment this is.
And hitting the splice of the bat there. He's trapped deep in his crease there, Adnan Arif. Very watchful indeed.
Well, I tell you, Rahul Chopra must be kicking himself. That delivery was really the loosener, but the only error he made that he played aerial.
Well, he's also a small guy like Nadir. Maybe they have a bit of a contest. Who will have the bigger impact?
And indeed, Nadir Hussain is a character, I tell you.
Meanwhile, Ghulam Murtaza, super solid. Good over so far. Oh, and trying to pull that away. Bit of a celeb appeal from Furqan Khalil, ala Mohammad Rizwan.
Yeah, got us a little excited there behind the stump. He's an excellent wicket keeper, coming with a very strong background of cricket. He's worked with one of most of the great wicket keepers. For me, that was my favorite wicket keeper, Rashid Latif.
Yeah, he was part of his RLCA in Karachi. So he has certainly very strong roots in his wicket keeping skills. Drop and run from Adnan Arif, and that will conclude a very tough power play for the Heroes. They've already lost 3 wickets for 30 runs. Well, there you can see the 3 fast bowlers for Karwan CC have been right on the money. Salman Salim bowled with a lot of pace and fire, none for 12. Saif Ghori, fantastic spell, 2 for 17 in his 2 overs. And now Ghulam Murtaza starting off with 4 dot balls and a wicket. Well, one quality bowler goes and an even better one comes in. Zahid Ali. He's a swing specialist and a great addition to this Karwan side. Brilliant fielder as well, and he can make the ball talk. Bowls perfect outswing and in swing. Good pace. Let's see what he can produce with the ball in hand. There's a slip in place and a catching gully as well.
But as we will be speaking about the bowling options in the fast bowling option department for Karwan, imagine Zahid Ali coming in after power play.
Throwing themselves around in the field. They're pushing for 2. Excellent running by Adnan Arif. He was coming to the danger end and he made sure Saqib Ali was on the move. Big dive there by Amir Hamza at backward point. Even he can bowl some overs of seam up deliveries. Used to be a genuine fast bowler back in the day, but now focusing more on his batting.
Yeah, a bit of a roll there, switch of a roll for him. It's been always the problem with the all-rounders when they try to improve their batting, to lose a charm in bowling as well.
That's true. Oh, look at that. Excellent swing once again from a very back of a length delivery. Ronak Panoli in at slip. Another big signing by Karwan CC. What a talent to have.
Oh, indeed. The youngster got a lot of time to prove himself, and he's already on the right route. Now, there is no matchup between the current and required run rate. This game is clearly now favouring Karwan, but let me tell you this. It's all about 2 good overs for Ajman Heroes.
Right on the money, not letting him move at all. And when we're speaking about Ronak Panoli, I think it's just a matter of time before he makes his debut for the UAE senior team.
Undoubtedly deserving one. What a great player he is. He dominates, strikes, has that kind of a character. When you talk about confident, he's got plenty of confidence as a batter, believes himself.
Once again hitting the outer half of the bat. Quick single. There is a direct hit, but Saqib Ali made it in time. And we've seen a lot of youngsters performing in the Arabian Cricket League. Fahad Nawaz for Pacific Group. Syed Haider Wasi Shah, he's been outstanding the last 4-5 months, making runs regularly for Future Mattress. Match winning, shows 200s in the Arabian Cricket League. Brilliant fielder as well. Then we have Ronak Panoli, another young superstar emerging on the scene. And these are the boys who will take the game forward in the UAE. It's just a matter of time. Big shot by Saqib Ali. He is connected handsomely all the way up the steps for a maximum.
Well, the fight is not over. The game is still on. They need plenty of more 6s and 4s. That was in the slot and traveled the distance. Gone, nothing for the fielder.
Yeah, he just placed the ball there, Zahid Ali, rather than bowl it there. Not much effort behind it. So Saqib Ali has shown he has the big hitting ability. Oh, this has gone straight up. Keeper settling underneath it. Very poor shot. And Furkan Khalil, pardon me, takes a sitter. So Zahid Ali gets his man.
Trouble, trouble and trouble for heroes. They hit one and get out. Zahid Ali strikes back with that ball going away in batter, trying to hit it on the onside. Completely miscued it. And an easy one for Furkan with the gloves. 4 wickets down for 39.
Ghulam Murtaza continues. Already has a wicket to his name. Attempted Yorker, beautifully bowled. Well, the Karwan CC fast bowlers have been right on the money in this 7 overs so far. Not offering any width, any loose deliveries. They're getting that ball to swing and hoop around. And they're, most importantly, holding their catches. That is the difference so far between the two sides. Not giving any second opportunities. Look at that extra bounce there for Ghulam Murtaza. He does put a lot of shoulder action on the ball. Pounds the ball into the surface. And has that wonderful seam presentation as well. Gets genuine outswing. But if he wants to bowl that short stuff, he can hurry up the batters. Only conceded 1 run in 8 deliveries. Good consistency. And he's a good option to have in any side. Strikes the ball clean and will give you 4 overs of quality seam bowling. Oh, that's hit the glove, but gone towards fine leg for a fortuitous boundary. Didn't know a lot about it. In fact, given as buys, leg buys. So it did not hit the gloves. In fact, it hit his lid. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's a header. 1-0 Adnan Arif. Some FIFA World Cup action there, but I wouldn't want to repeat that again. We've already seen 2 or 3 batters get pinged on the lid in this Arabian Cricket League. These are very good sporting pitches. There's something in there for the fast man. And if you apply yourself, negotiate the new ball, plenty of runs on offer too. Right on that off-stump channel once again. Of course, you can watch all of the Arabian Cricket League action on the Fan Code app in India, the ICC Academy Facebook page, Facebook Live, and of course the CricTracker channel on YouTube. Ball by ball action. And we have the utmost pleasure. We're right into the crunch stage of the tournament now. The group stage is almost done and dusted. Only the top 2 teams of each pool go through to the semi-finals. Attempted fuller delivery outside edge, but there is Salman Salim at deep third. We already know Pacific Group and Future Mattress are locked in from Group B. But Group A, we have a very, very stiff competition between Karwan CC, the Vision Shipping, Ajman Heroes and Gems Education are also fighting hard. Any of those sides can make it through into the top 2 and then through to the knockout stage. Leaves that well alone. Another steady over from Ghulam Murtaza. 44 for 4. So Zahid Ali continues here. Nasir Aziz is the new batter in at 6. Turned around the corner. There is a deep fine leg in place. So it's looking like a tall order for Ajman Heroes to get back in this game. They do have 2 experienced campaigners at the crease. And Nasir Aziz and Adnan Arif. Nasir Aziz, I would say he's a useful batter at best, not a frontline option, but he can certainly contribute. Vastly experienced, former UAE international player, was part of the 2015 World Cup squad, so he's been there and done that. Wonderful cut shot behind point, and there's nobody on the fence, so that's a very convincing way to get off the mark. A poor delivery from Zahid. Too short, too wide, and used the bowler's pace against him. Nicely done. So he's not to be underestimated. And of course, net run rates will play a pivotal role in deciding the final points tally. So even if they don't win tonight, the Heroes, they want to get as close as possible. Reduce that net run rate damage. Oh, beautifully bowled, hitting the splice of the bat. That will raise the 50 for Ajman Heroes, but it's taken a fair while. And with significant damage done to their batting lineup. Already 4 batters sent back. Khalid Shah, Mohammad Ajmal, Saqib Ali, and of course the big wicket of Rahul Chopra to a stunning catch at deep square leg by Nadir Hussain. I'm sure we'll see him bowl as well. Of course, with all these fast bowlers, the over rate will be an issue. Oh, nice leg glance from Adnan Arif. Clipped away for 4. That was beautifully done, Abid.
Well, they need plenty of that. They are certainly struggling here with 4 wickets down, but that was not the line and length. Beautifully played it on the own side with a flick. Bit of a glance and bit of a flick altogether.
Wonderful wrist work there from Adnan. Well, required run rate is just below 13 already. So certainly something miraculous is needed by the Heroes. Partnership has grown to 15. Once again looking for that pull shot, but he's not comfortable on it, is he?
Yeah, they're really testing him on the back foot there. Well, it's the captain who need to deliver, I think. 13 runs in over, not too far. They do have a time to make a comeback in the game. But they lost a little bit too much of wickets in process. That's been the worry there.
Yeah, they needed a strong opening stand. That didn't happen. Then they needed Rahul Chopra to stay at the crease. And that didn't happen either.
The top order certainly disappointed heroes today. Glided for a single there, and that brings over number 9 to the end. It's 55 on board with the loss of 4 wickets. Ajman heroes under bit of bother.
Ghulam Murtaza continues. Oh, big shot by Adnan Arif, skewed away over point for a boundary.
A superb picked up, came underneath it nicely, and make sure that ball travels beautifully, scooped it away. Look at that.
Well, he was looking at extra cover there, Abid.
Yeah, if that would have come from the center of the bat, that would have definitely gone towards the extra cover. But that got a little bit of a toe end of the bat, but still does the work and does the much needed boundary. In the first ball of the Ghulam Murtaza goes for boundary. Now very good chance for Ajman Heroes to make a comeback in the game. When they take a boundary in the very first delivery, they need desperately 2 good overs. I tell you, 2 overs of 15, they'll be sorted.
This time he connects with the pull shot. There is a deep square leg in place, and that there was a deep extra cover in place. Now they've moved it to the orthodox deep cover position, and the third man has moved very, very square. So they want Ghulam Murtaza to keep bowling those outswingers.
And the plan seems to be very easy for Karwan. The bothering for them is a little bit of that they carry a lot of fast bowlers, so they have a battle with the time. So all the time they are just behind the time just because of bowlers. Oh, good delivery, chance of a run out, slightly late, throws towards the wicket, and Babar does an exceptional work with backing up.
Fantastic work there by the skipper. Saved 4 overthrows. He needed to be alert there. Good fiery delivery from Ghulam, and Adnan Arif, well, he wanted to shake Ghulam Murtaza's hand and almost cost him his wicket. And what you don't see off screen is Babar Iqbal making a brilliant stop.
Yeah. With the jersey number 7, that excites all of us. It's clear that he's a bit of fan of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Or maybe Mohammad Sami. He used to wear number 7 as well. Or Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Or David
indeed.
Beckham.
Oh. And there's a superstars with that number 7. We can go on all day night. We're talking about stars. Mahendra Singh Dhoni. What a cricketer he is. He's made cricket different for India, I think. Altogether.
Oh,
Since he took a
absolutely.
charge in 2007. He never looked back. Ghulam Murtaza, after conceding boundary, is bounced back really well. This one hit straight to the fielder. And that big man, Hamza, is in front. Difficult to beat.
Well, there you can see the body language of a side that's winning. They're very sharp in the field, diving all over the place, supporting their fast bowlers. This was hit hard by Nasir Aziz, but look at Amir Hamza here. Big unit. Wonderful fielding. He's a top cricketer. And a great signing for Karwan CC. A lot of teams were battling for his services. But it was Babar Iqbal who got his man. Oh, that's a big wide. Did have pace on it, but sometimes maybe he's a bit tired here. Ghulam Murtaza bowling 3 overs on the trot. It's not easy for a big unit like him, but still only conceded 8 runs. And of course, the most important wicket of Rahul Chopra, that really took the game away from the Heroes. Now their backs are firmly against the wall. Still a good partnership developing here. 22 runs added by Nasir Aziz and Adnan Arif.
Final delivery. Onto the target. He's targeting the pads in the wicket. Wicket to wicket channel. Successful seems to be here, working well for Karwan CC. Halfway through, 61 for 4 Heroes.
So a change in pace in the bowling. Nadir Hussain coming on to bowl. He'll bowl those quickish medium pace deliveries and get through his overs quickly. That's what Babar Iqbal is expecting from him. Accuracy and get through your overs. They'll be concerned about that over rate. It's been all fast bowling so far. And he's been in good wicket taking form. Has got 5 to 6 wickets in the Arabian Cricket League. Leading edge. Oh, just beyond the point fielder. That was aerial. Instead, they've squeezed it away for a couple of runs. And it's a no ball from Nadir Hussain. Well, you don't expect that from him. Just overstepping once again.
Yeah, that's been a worry for them. They're already behind the time always, and I reckon Babar Iqbal will be in a bother. Free hit. Smashed it, walked it towards the long on. They'll find a fielder there, not timing it superbly.
Well, they've bowled 3 no balls here, Karwan CC, so that will slightly annoy Babar Iqbal. That's the only real errors they've made in the field. They've held their catches. Bowlers have been very consistent, not too many wides, but overstepping is a problem they need to address. Oh, nicely bowled, beautifully bowled, looking for that late cut. Nasir Aziz, but not quite latching on to it. Required run rate, well, it's just below 14 now. It's becoming mighty difficult for the Heroes. And Abid, you did mention 2 big overs, but where will they find them? That's the question.
Certainly not the Nadir Hussain, not that one you're looking for. He's so smart. Change of pace. He skids the ball. He does bowl the right areas. Little man with a huge responsibility. The little master. He's a master class when it comes to all-round performance. He's lightning fast in the outfield. He does bowl the right areas. He's a thinker and an excellent batter as well when you need him. Oh, look at that. You saw the batter coming down the track a little bit and then he followed him. Excellent work there by Nadir Hussain.
Super experienced is Nadir Hussain. And he knows what the batter is planning, even before the batter knows himself sometimes.
Yeah, now just we were talking about 15 runs in an over at least, but now the required run rate is just around that. Look at that. He puts the extra environment and keeps that everyone around taking an on to their toes.
Yeah, he plays with a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of joy. Loves his cricket. And puts his body on the line. As we saw in that catch he took at deep square leg. How brilliant that was. Oh, slower delivery once again. He's a trickster. Fantastic over. 67 for 4.
Well, there you go. The captain comes himself. To bowl and batter charges coming down the track. And gets 4 runs over square. Over covers, pardon me.
Captain v captain, and a calculated risk taken by Adnan Arif. Wonderful use of the feet, and that's a clean hit over wide-ish long off for a boundary.
Yeah, giving him plenty of time. Another one, this time maybe. Very tricky there. Babar Iqbal knows that batter will come down the track. He bowled it wide, got close to get the batter stopped. Look at that, how busy he is. He's gone for a boundary on a very first delivery, but now certainly looking for a wicket. Chargers coming down the track. The straight boundary is too short for this shot. That's gone the distance, maximum.
High and handsome from Adnan Arif. Once again, using his feet to get to the pitch of the ball. And wonderful bat swing. He made that look very easy indeed. So the counter-attack is on from the heroes.
Well, can they get what they were looking for? They were looking certainly for 2 good overs. Perhaps now 3 good overs they'll need, because their acquired run rate is just climbing up. They're just fighting to keep it low as much as they can. But this over, certainly they are trying to get runs. And the man on hunt is the captain of heroes. Ajman heroes in a bit of bother, but they got a chance to make a comeback in this game. This is the over where the first 2 deliveries gone for 10 and 1 wide. So 11 is given out of 2 deliveries.
Well, they had to target somebody, so it has to be the spinners. Now that required run rate has just come below 14. Oh, trying a reverse this time, and he almost stumped himself once again. Trying to be a bit too fancy there, Adnan Arif. That's not needed. You have the power to clear the fences. Why try to be cheeky?
It seems they are just targeting to get boundaries out of Babar Iqbal. Oh, switch it. Well, come on, you just can go down the track and hit it as you were doing fantastic in the first 2 deliveries.
Well, he seems to be inspired by Joe Root's batting today, earlier in the day. Trying to go left-handed. So far, it's 2 dots. He does it again, and he hits it this time for 6 over deep point. What a shot.
Well, as if it is written that he is going to go the switch it. He finally connects one and gets 6. Look at that.
Well, that was just like Ben Stokes at Headingley against Australia. Wonderful shot. And Babar Iqbal, well, that won't improve his mood, will it? He looks slightly annoyed here. Very expensive over, 17 off it. And although the required run rate is very, very steep indeed, you never know. Funnier things have happened in the Arabian Cricket League. You cannot take anybody for granted. He goes for it again, and a leading edge has saved him. He would have been plumb there. So entertaining over concludes 84 for 4.
Well, the previous over going for plenty of runs. It's 84 for 4. Heroes certainly looking for a comeback in the game. And this man, the little man, doing big works, hitting that right areas and just nipping around. It's difficult to hit down Nadir Hussain, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a very canny customer, mixes it up, can genuinely seam the ball, swing the ball, and of course the changes of pace. He's very good at that as well.
I'll tell you what, it was exactly the same with the age and looks when I started my career. I hung my boot, but this man is still doing so good.
Well, that just shows his commitment to the game. Wonderful fitness levels as well of Nadir Hussain.
I'm talking about almost 10 years of career that I played.
I think 30, not 10. You were playing back in the black and white days.
Well, I'm so unlucky not to be born on that era, because we had some fantastic cricketers coming out in that era, and especially when the UAE got the cricket back in the 80s. It's always glad to be around the experience, who experienced that fraternity when the cricket was just beginning in this era.
Well, unfortunately, the world did suffer from a pandemic the past 2 to 3 years, but that has really revived cricket in the region. Now we have all sorts of domestic competitions taking all over the UAE, all of the action being live streamed. Of course, we had the honor and privilege to have the T20 World Cup, and we had a couple of IPL seasons as well. So that has really given us that shot of adrenaline that our domestic cricket needed.
Oh, indeed. The Asia Cup, and that went fantastic here. We got a few World Cup games as well here. The qualifiers was in Oman, but the World Cup is held here. It was hosted by India, of course, but what a great event. And this has been a hub. Well, meanwhile, coming back into the game, there was been slightly delayed. As Adnan Arif was maybe got a little bit of a bother. Now he seems to be fine.
Yeah, they need the captain to play a long innings. Although Nasir Aziz has only contributed 6, this partnership has grown to 47 runs. Oh, once again a big hoik across the line. That was the back of the hand slower ball by Nadir Hussain. And like you mentioned, Abid, the Middle East has really become the center of the sporting universe. You have so much cricket going on. And of course the FIFA World Cup right across the seas, taking place in Qatar. Fantastic stuff. It's wonderful for the region. Meanwhile, a beautiful cut shot from Nasir Aziz. Cleaned up by Ronak Panoli, working hard in the field.
Well, that was the longest part of the ground. Really didn't throw convincingly. Meantime, batters took a few runs. 3 they ran. A bit of a bother here. The fielding of Karwan CC. They won't mind here. Singles, doubles.
Yeah, they'll still need to be on their toes. Cannot take anybody lightly in the Arabian Cricket League. This one was spearing into the patch, but nicely played by Adnan Arif.
Absolutely on money. 100% accuracy from Nadir Hussain. What a player he is.
If they can keep that required run rate of 15 with 5 overs to go, I think anything is possible, Abid.
Well, indeed, they're just one wicket away. Ah, look at that. Look at that. He's lightning quick. He's smiling. He's always a jolly person to have in the team. Always smiles. Lovely character. Meantime, Ajman Heroes 90 for 4.
So Babar Iqbal continues his spell from the academy end. Oh, that one is a genuine wide. Got it wrong out of the hand itself. Perhaps a sign that the dew is kicking in here at the ICC Academy. That can make gripping the ball quite difficult. Big swipe across the line towards mid-wicket. And it will find the gap for a boundary.
Well, Babar Iqbal certainly providing a lot of time for Adnan Arif. And it seems to be that he wants his wicket no matter what. And Adnan Arif in a challenge that he'll smash him. It's a lovely contest between the two captains.
Yeah, he's certainly counter-attacking him here. Already taken a couple of sixes off his bowling. But that will give Babar Iqbal the opportunity to buy his wicket. Big shot. He hasn't connected. But it beats the long on for a boundary once more.
Well, that's kind of an age been. Adnan Arif is hitting boundaries for fun. And Babar Iqbal is looking for a revenge. Yeah, look at that. That was very close, but yet so far, Babar Iqbal is on a receiving end.
Yeah, this is becoming dangerous now. We saw exactly this happen against Future Matters as well, when they just relaxed a bit in the field against Dubai Gymkhana. And they lost that match. They lost their perfect record in the Arabian Cricket League. So you have to be switched on here. There is a reason why Ajman Heroes are undefeated in the tournament. Beautifully hit, but straight to extra cover. Nadir Hussain, bit of a fumble. That could have been a chance for a run out. Just taking his eye off the ball.
Well, a partnership of 61, but not taking you anywhere. 100 runs on board finally at 13.3. A bit too late. They need to accelerate. The undefeated title for Ajman Heroes. Puts it away on the onside and finds the fielder. That's the right line and length for Babar.
Yeah, if he could afford to be slightly fuller. Of course, he is worried about being hit down the ground. But that's part and parcel of a spinner's life. You will be lofted for sixes. You need to take that chance. Because if you drop it short, they will always be pulled for runs. Oh, almost bowled him there. That was close.
Well, you can't take Babar Iqbal for granted for sure. He's trying all those fancy shots, but got it completely right this time. Babar Iqbal, beautifully bowled. Beats him comprehensively. A final delivery. Well, Adnan charge. He goes down the track, puts it in the air. I couldn't find the boundary because Hamir Hamza takes it quite comfortably. That will be end of the over. 14 gone, 103 for 4. Well, the little man continues. Change of pace. Beats Nasir Aziz. This is lovely contest. When you see Nadir Hussain up against Nasir Aziz.
Yeah, they've had a good battle here. 10 of 17 for Nasir, so he's not found his batting touch just yet.
Yeah, probably that's the reason you see he's trying to hit the ball hard. No chance there. Beautiful off cutter. What a delivery. Nadir Hussain is certainly making the ball talk, and now that pressure, every single delivery, every single dot ball here is just applying pressure on our heroes. Heroes really behind the target. Far away. That's up in the air. Who will get it? No, that lands just between the two fielder. And bit of a fun between batter and bowler, Nadir Hussain and Nasir Aziz.
Yeah, he placed that perfectly. Nobody in the inner ring at mid-off or mid-on to get around to it. So he's done the right thing, given the strike to his captain, who's on 49. Played a good, responsible innings so far, Adnan Arif. Oh, beats him outside off. Pace on delivery this time. He was late to it. So with every dot ball, the required run rate is just ballooning out of control. And it does look like the unbeaten record of the heroes is about to come to an end tonight. Pulled away into the gap. 4 runs and 50 for Adnan Arif. Well played, skipper.
Well, a struggling 50 there. One hand is occupied, and this man is striking well. 53 for him in just in time with a very good strike rate, around 140. He punched few and he's still not giving it up. Never give up attitude, that's what he's carrying. Adnan Arif on a mission.
Yeah, he's given this scorecard some respectability. Oh, and this time is the toe end of the bat, but it will drop in front of the long on. And he'll keep the strike. Steady over from Nadir Hussain once again. 109 for 4.
Well, Babar Iqbal seems to be continuing here. The batter charged him down the track. Fielder will get to it. Yes, he does. What a great effort there from Ghulam Murtaza. Certainly saved a boundary.
Yeah, he had to cover a lot of distance there. And stuck out that big left mitt just in time to save the boundary. Nicely lofted by Adnan Arif once again. Going dead straight. And take a look at this now. Nicely done, Ghulam Murtaza. Mr. GM. Good work in the outfield.
He lost his towel there, but the ball goes down the leg side. A wide delivery. A bit of a bother, I think. There is a fight between the time that has been allotted for the captain of Karwan CC.
Yeah, they have to conclude their bowling innings. Beautiful lofted shot once again. Nadir Hussain has come into long on. They have to conclude it by 7:47 local time. That's about 15 minutes away. Otherwise, those fielding restrictions penalties will apply on them. Big shot by Nasir Aziz. Maximum. And the Heroes dugout is making a lot of noise. They believe.
Well, indeed, they're just trying to make a comeback in the game with the required run rate is just climbing up. Over here, now Babar tried to go a little hard, bowled slightly quicker, and coming down the track, and this little man punches big. They still believe that they are in the game. Can they make it?
There he goes, but got too close to it. And good fielding at long on by Nadir Hussain. So he's gone for plenty already, Babar Iqbal. This match is getting closer and closer. You never know, anything can happen in the Arabian Cricket League. Looks like we're going to have another exciting finish. Big shot by Adnan Arif. And it will be taken. Or has he dropped it? He's put it down.
Oh my goodness. He's just taking the game lightly there. That was punched hard, gone in the air. Amir Hamza was a bit of lazy elegance there. Could have taken that one, but he puts it down.
Yeah, just died in front of him. Misread the flight of the ball. 42 runs. Big swipe towards mid-wicket once again. Only for one. So they need 76 of the last 4 overs. Can they do it? 122 for 4. So Nadir Hussain will bowl out his quota of 4 overs. Done a steady job, starting with a wide in his final over there. Perhaps a bit tired. Nasser is 19 of 22. This partnership has swelled to 75 runs. Not quite connected once again. Only going to be one. Feeding the strike to his captain, Kamarawan. Well, he's certainly the standout player of the match for me. Sparkling innings of 94 of just 54 deliveries. Didn't come on to bowl, even though he is a handy seam bowler. Not required so far. Required run rate has come to 19.3. So they need some sixes here. Hit hard towards deepish mid wicket. And Salman Salim rather had to be on the move. So just looking to bowl a quiet over here. Continue building that run rate pressure on the Heroes. It does seem like they have victory in hand. Karwan CC, they'll be joining Ajman Heroes at the top of the table on 10 points. That is certainly setting up what should be a thrilling final few match days of the group stage of the Arabian Cricket League. Who will join Pacific Group and Future Mattress from Pool A? It's anybody's guess.
It's a lovely contest to have. The battle for top spot. And this one is spotted well, connected well, but straight to the fielder. That's kind of a day Nasir Aziz has in the outfield.
Yeah, he has a lot of protection on the leg side, Nadir Hussain. So now it's becoming difficult. Still have plenty of overs left from the primary seam bowlers. Saif Ghori, Salman Salim, Zahid Ali. That will be a wide. And of course they'll have that cut-off time in mind as well. They don't want any fielding restrictions in the final few overs. 69 needed of 20. It's a lot of runs. Not impossible. Big swing on the leg side and beats the square leg for 4. 65 needed, and Adnan Arif is on 65 as well. Just read that slower delivery. It was a touch short and just swiveled on it and found the gap at square leg.
Nicely came under it. And this man is certainly believe himself with 20 required in an over. Well, Karwan CC is certainly enjoying watching him battle. And not convincing there. The final delivery goes for only 1, and it's a huge tall task for Heroes. 134 for 4.
So Babar Iqbal to bowl his final over. And it's a big hit by Nasir Aziz. Not got the distance though. And Nadir Hussain takes the catch. So finally, Adnan Arif's heroic innings comes to an end.
Well, it seems the ball is following the little man. That was high, handsome, but not the distance. They found the little man on the butt of a jagger. He gets the catch. He seems to be a perfect man. What an innings this has been from the captain. 66 of 47, but just could not finish the game over the line for Heroes. It's 5 down now, 134.
New batter in is Muzammil Qasim. So it took a fair while, but finally Babar Iqbal has got his wicket. That too of the opposing captain. Big shot straight down the ground and brilliant fielding by Nadir Hussain. That ball was hit flat and straight.
Well, it seems to be he's carrying the magnet. The ball is coming towards him well this time. All of a sudden he got 2 catches. Babar going for runs but got an important wicket. He had the last laugh. The battle won by Babar Iqbal, I reckon.
Got too close to that one. And there is a very straightish mid-wicket fielder there. Waqas Jatt, the substitute fielder.
He bowls too slow and troubles the batter. He mistimes everybody. Because to hit someone who's bowling slow, you need a lot of power. And now there is a hurdle. Oh, what an effort! What an effort! But he could not hold that catch, but he saved the important boundary.
Yeah, that was a brilliant effort indeed. It was always away from him. And yeah, just dropped in front of him. Excellent commitment. Still giving his absolute all, even though the result is almost done and dusted. That's the kind of character he is. Down the leg side, clipped away. And deep square leg will not catch up to it. Boundary for Muzammil.
Well, yes, Muzammil gets his first, gets really well. A big man with a huge task. Babar bowled it really slow but too full. It was just about a flick away to get a boundary.
Yeah, he's been expensive, but perhaps these runs will not mean much in the overall context of the game.
Yeah, they need sixes, not the boundaries.
Loopy delivery, and he's tonked it over mid-wicket into the car park.
Watch out! The big man is there. Muzammil is frustrated because he got a one ball over to bowl. But they made sure the fuller and easy delivery to hit gets the treatment. That was long time in the air. He waited day and night. He converted and smashed it for a beautiful six. Watch out that car. And that brings the over to an end. It's 146 for 5.
So it's going to be Karwan to bowl the penultimate over. Fantastic day with the bat in hand. Let's see if he can produce some wickets in these 6 balls as well.
Yeah, well, Kamarawan, he might get his case stronger if he picks up wicket for the player of the match award. That hits down the ground for a single only.
Well, Nasir Aziz has done the right thing, giving the strike to Muzammil, who's striking the ball beautifully. 11 off 3. They need 26 runs per over. Can they take 20 here? Short ball. Nicely, no, given as a wide. Late decision by the umpire.
Yeah, just thinking about it. You need to think about it and then give it off. And he's just certainly doing the right thing. Kamarawan trying to be quick in his over, penultimate over. They have a fight with the time, but this time it's gone flat, and we are looking for the result, whether it is 6 or 4.
Yeah, there was nobody at mid-wicket. He read the slower delivery and just slapped it, belted it. And that looks like a 6 to me. Yes, it is. Good shot there from Muzammil Qasim Khan. He's getting his own back. Similar treatment being dished out.
Well, they're looking for the ball that has gone the distance. It went flat, but there's just the right bounces to go towards the trees, and there is a darkness where you have to go and fetch it back. Muzammil is giving a little bit of a fight back there. You just can't take the game lightly, no matter what the conditions are. They need plenty of runs, but Muzammil is tonking really well. He's smashing. The slower one does the truck. Very well bowled by Kamarawan. He's smart.
Yeah, it was in the right areas. Slightly wide of the sticks and very full. That will certainly work. This time pace on, just over the bails. That was very close.
Yeah, 2 dot balls. That's what it takes. The required run rate to 33. So no time to waste. If you want to smash it full. That one goes behind the keeper. 4 runs.
Well, it's still raining 4s and 6s for the Heroes. That was a genuine top edge. Over the slip cordon, over the keeper. So Muzammil is having some fun out there. He's raced to 21 in the blink of an eye.
Well, I wish you could have come a little earlier. He should have come and accompanied the captain. Oh, boy, he can hit quite hard, but that did not connect. So, penultimate over comes to an end, 158 for 5.
So it's going to be Saif Ghori to bowl the final over of the innings. Nicely cut away. Well, mathematically, it is pretty much impossible for them to win the game. Nobody at deep point. And it's been cracked away for 4. Beautiful shot by Nasir Aziz. And they thought the 12th man was the fielder there. No, Waqas Jet. He was beyond the boundary rope. So I'm sure that will not amuse the bowler. He bowled exceptionally well in the power play. 2 wickets. Picked up on the leg side. Over the square leg. Well, Ronak Panoli, what were you doing there? Not supporting their lead fast bowler, and that's another boundary. Slow delivery, just slightly on the pads, and Ronak Panoli backtracking, made a meal of it. So even though the game is done and dusted, you still want to dot the I's and cross the T's. Beautiful pull shot once again. And they're going to push for 2 on the throw. They'll pick it up on that misfield. And of course, this is only match number 1 of our double-header Super Sunday. We have Emirates NBD taking on Mid East Metals in the second match of the day. It's going to be beginning at 9 p.m. local time. Just about an hour away. So that should be a cracking game as well. 2 sides desperately battling to finish in the top 2 as well. Slower delivery, beautifully bowled. Hit straight. And Nadir Hussain swooping in time. Fantastic work. So overall, it's been a comprehensive one-sided victory for Karwan CC, thanks to Karwan, Muazzam Hayat, then Ghulam Murtaza and Tahir Mahmood chipping in with the bat, taking their score to a mighty 197. And after that opening spell burst from Saif Ghori, when he picked up 2 wickets in the power play alongside Salman Salim, that really settled the contest. Ajman Heroes were missing a few key batters, and after they lost Khalid Shah and Rahul Chopra cheaply, the result never really seemed in doubt. So Karwan CC will join Ajman Heroes on 10 points at the top of the table in Pool A. And Nasir Aziz, well, he'll come in not out with 38 runs to his name. And Karwan CC have won this match comfortably by 23 runs. That is the final delivery of the night. So Nasir Aziz has some runs to his name. Bowled well as well. But it is Karwan CC who are comfortable victors tonight. So that is the batting scorecard for Ajman Heroes. Only the skipper Adnan Arif doing justice, 66 of 47, and Nasir Aziz coming in 38 not out of 32. A quick fire cameo from Muzammil Qasim as well, 22 of 9. Once they lost their top order for only 39 runs, that match was pretty much done and dusted. 2 for 33 on the day for Saif Ghori. Ghulam Murtaza, Zahid Ali and Babar Iqbal chipping in with wickets as well. So that is the match summary for you. Karwan CC batting first posted a mighty target of 197. They were invited to bat first by Ajman Heroes. Karwan with a brilliant 94 of 54. Muazzam Hayat also supporting him, 44 of 38. Ankur Sangwan, the pick of the bowlers for the Heroes, 3 for 30. And in response, Ajman Heroes could only amass 174 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Saif Ghauri with 2 for 33 and Adnan Arif, the captain, making 66 of 47 as Karwan CC won the match by 23 runs. Well, we have another match coming up for you then. Match number 52, Emirates NBD taking on Mid East Metals. That will start at 9 p.m. local time. Till then, we'll head over to Abid Ibrahim, who is conducting the post-match awards ceremony. We'll see you at 9 p.m. local time.
ऐसे खड़ा होना, जैसे खड़ा ना तू ऐसे ही टोपी है ना, एक्चुअली टोपी उतार दे, टोपी भी बदल है थोड़ा जा ना कैमरा की तरफ गल करे तो कैमरा नु देखती मेरे नाल वेट हां ठीक है कैमरे में देखो आप दे रहे हैं कि मैं जाऊं नहीं आप ट्रॉफी टाइम दे कैमरा तो आप इधर आओगे ऐसा दोगे ठीक है मैं इधर से जाऊंगा इधर कैमरा को देख के थोड़ा स्माइल करना है वो भी देगा ठीक है जैसे फोटो हो रहा है ठीक है उसके बाद जब मेरे पास आएगा ना तो थोड़ा ऐसे ही आना ठीक है जैसे खड़ा है ना थोड़ा मुड़ मेरी तरफ बस नहीं ज़्यादा मुड़ उससे ज़्यादा ये मुश्किल था ना चल उतने जा मैं आवाज़ दे पहला इन लोगों को देखो एलिस हो रही नहीं हो जाएगा नहीं इनका नाम बचपन से याद है Well, what a game we had out here. It was a battle to end up at the top of the table. And it was between Karwan, CC and Ajman Heroes. The battle started well where Ajman Heroes won the toss and invited Karwan CC to bat first. But they batted out really well. One good partnership between Mozam Hayat and Karwan took the game away. They put on the show, 96 runs partnership between them, and they doesn't seem to be stopped anywhere sooner than later. What a great contest we had. Just before moving ahead, we would like to thank the ICC Cricket Academy to give us the huge credit we need to give them because of beautiful facilities and some scenes behind this level of tournament. We would like to thank our title sponsor SkyExchange.net, official streaming partner FanCode, events partner TCM. It's been a great game of match number 51. It was Karwan strikers who had struck very well. Karwan CC all the way, and we have Mr. Asif Iqbal today, the match umpire, to give away the player of the match award. Well, we had a few good contests and performances, but one man stealing the show, putting at 94 runs of just 54 deliveries. It's none other than Kamar Awan. Please come forward, Kamar Awan, to collect your player of the match award. What a fantastic knock it has been from him. He played some tremendous shots. वेल डन कमर. आज नो लुक शॉट हमें नज़र नहीं आई आपकी, जो छक्के के लिए जाती है आज चौके के लिए गई, लेकिन क्या इनिंग थी, ज़बरदस्त बारी की आपने.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो मैं अल्लाह ताला का शुक्र अदा करता हूँ कि अच्छी इनिंग्स खेली गई. क्वार्टर फाइनल मैच बना हुआ था, हमने जीतना तो सेमीफाइनल में जाना था, तो अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह नो लुक शॉट आज नहीं लगी. पहली दफ़ा हुआ है नहीं लगी, इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट टाइम.
लगी तो थी लेकिन चौका हुआ, छक्का नहीं हुआ, रिजल्ट वो नहीं मिला जैसे आप करते हैं. बट ओवरऑल व्हाट अ गेम. कोई प्रेशर था जब विकेट पहले जल्दी गिर गई थी, फुरकान आउट हो गया था जल्दी, मौज़म खड़ा था लेफ्ट हैंडर साथ में, स्ट्राइक आपको करना था, रन्स आपने बनाने थे, ज़्यादा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ज़्यादा आप पे थी.
जी बिल्कुल सही बोला. मैं मुझसे 3-4 मैचेस में स्कोर हो भी नहीं रहे थे. लास्ट जो 3-4 मैचेस खेला हूँ तो ऊपर से आज 2 आउट हो गए, तो प्रेशर था, मगर अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह पॉजिटिव खेला तो रिज़ल्ट आपके सामने है.
कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट इनिंग है
ये इंपॉर्टेंट इनिंग्स इसलिए है कि हमारा मैच डू और डाई था. हम हार जाते तो बाहर से अभी सेमीफाइनल में अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह पहुंच गए हैं, तो इसलिए ये इंपॉर्टेंट इनिंग्स थी.
Congratulations and do well.
जी थैंक यू सो मच.
Well, that was Kamar Awan. He's had a brilliant game here, scoring 94 runs. Missed out the 100 here, but will not miss out any action here. You stay tuned. We have got another game which is lined up for you. Till then, it's goodbye.